Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Hello, and welcome to Hot Talk with Harlow presents Conspiracy Theory. We got a lot of people wearing some tinfoil hats and
Oh,
dancing
yes.
like chickens.
That reminds me. Everybody, I want to pre-warn you, get your tinfoil hats out because we're going to dive into some crazy conspiracy theories today. So be sure to get your tinfoil hats on because
What
I'm telling you,
exactly happened? What
these
exactly?
motherfuckers on YouTube, they're fucking out there. Oh, shit, they're out.
Exactly. And for those of you new, I am Harlow Blonde, and this is my esteemed co host, Bambi Palermo.
What's up?
And we go live just about every day. Hot Talk with Harlow usually goes
We
on
do
4:30 every day.
every day.
Uh,
Almost every day.
almost every day. Also, we have a show called Sisters in Grief, which is a grieving support group, and that will be returning next Thursday at
Yes.
3 p.m. And that
Uh,
happens every Thursday.
I want to shout out Hustle Man and the crew over there. Shout out, fellas. And
Yes.
Floss, motherfucker Floss. Like, are you fucking for real? You know, I'm fucking talking to you for quite a long time, and you over there treating me like I'm half a fag or something. I mean, what the fuck, man? Fucking ignoring me like I'm the goddamn DEA. What the fuck? What's up with that, Floss? What the fuck? Nah, I'm just kidding. What up? What up? I want to say shout out to the crew over there. I want to say shout out to Chip, Locked In crew. What's up?
Yes, Chip, are you locked in, crew? All of them. Shout
Right.
out to Chip.
Yep.
He is a real one. Shout out to Hustle
Please.
Man, his whole team over there.
Shout out Stash.
Yeah, shout out Stash Cash.
That's right.
And Crystal and the whole crew. You guys are amazing and we love you all. And shout out to the chat.
What's up,
And
guys?
shout out to everybody for watching today and everybody that might be sniping. You know how that goes. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend, y'all.
Yes. Should we address that funny little stream? Should we address that? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that little live that was done a couple days ago, that was a fucking joke. First of all, that was a joke.
That was a joke.
We're all like in talking, right? And we're just talking about how these mofos are so triggered.
Obsessed.
So triggered.
And obsessed.
To the point where they're like calling people's houses, leaving stupid voicemails. You guys know, stupidity. Acting like
they're even talking about what kind of wine we drink. Are you kidding?
Wine? I don't even drink. And apparently, if you get passionate,
you're a drunk.
You're a drunk. Apparently. So all of you are drunk. If you ever get passionate or get loud or talk like this, you're a drunk. You guys are drunk, apparently.
Yep. Exactly.
You know, I just want to throw that out there. You know, and honestly, I'm 46 years old. If I choose to drink, I've earned the fucking right, don't you think? I'm a grown-ass adult. Who the fuck are you to tell me what the fuck I need to be doing?
Exactly.
And those of you so concerned about my channel, here's a thought. You need to worry about your own channel. Don't worry about fucking what I'm doing.
Why are you worried about our numbers when you should be worried about your own? And they're also sitting over there saying that I bought my subs. I didn't buy any of my subs. And they said, they even answered their own question. Well, if they were real, wouldn't she continuously grow? Well, I do continuously grow every time I go live. I gained about 10 to 20 subs. So there's that.
I believe there are 3 videos of the Pizzaverse attorney and his statement, how he calls all of you that think about a mother and son having sex. There's something wrong with you people. You people are sick. His words.
Extremely.
The last video that I put out of him was kind of a highlight of both conversations that I had. The third video is like highlights of both conversations that I had with him about these sick fucks, you know? Yeah.
Hey, Christopher.
He said, you know, anybody that thinks about incest, there's something wrong with you. There's something seriously wrong with your head. And,
absolutely.
You know, and Sly, what's so odd about a 21-year-old having a social life? Do you think I'm out there hanging out with them? No. Do you ever hear them on my live stream? Do you hear them in here right now hanging out? No. It's a totally different part of the fucking house. I ain't fucking sitting around with 21-year-old kids, okay? You may hang out with your daughter and her fucking friends. Don't impose that shit upon me. Sorry. Nah. You know, you and your little sick fantasies. Again, don't be posing what you do with your children upon me. You sick fucks. You guys are sick. Sick people. And Whitney Lee,
that's none of their business.
You need to reevaluate your fucking life, Whitney. There's something wrong with your fucking head. If that's what you fantasize about. Mothers and sons having sex. There's something wrong with you if that's what you fantasize about. You need to go get your fucking head checked. You know? Head checked. Oh, we got all kinds of guests today. What's up? Fucking Avatar.
What's up?
It's me. What's up?
Yeah, no, not.
Oh, no,
You got
mind me.
it or
I'm
not?
drunk right now. I'm just drunk right now, you know, because apparently I'm drunk all the fucking time.
Oh, all the time. All the
Yeah,
time.
Oh, dude, dude, we trolled the fuck out of them, bro.
Oh, I
They're
know.
so fucked.
They were jumping. They're like, "What's going on? I'm so confused." Here's a thought: mind your fucking business. And thanks for coming in because I got to block all your lame accounts. So thanks for coming in.
Mind the business that pays you is what I'm trying to say. And for tons of fun in Tennessee, girl, your obsession with me is getting to be scary. Okay.
Sick.
You're completely, I mean, your obsession with me is going past Paula. And now your online and now your online boyfriend is obsessed with me. Why don't you go put on your little chicken outfit and you and Jean go right off into the internet sunset together and you can sell your ass and sell meth. Yeah, you can sell your ass and sell meth and get on that website, skip the games and make some money and send it to them because you sure as hell ain't helping yourself.
No,
or
I'm surprised
here's a thought.
Here's
a thought. How about call Jenny Craig and leave me the fuck alone, you ugly cow?
Oh, and I love the how dare she use our corn network? How dare you use my photo? How dare you use my original artwork? How dare you?
How dare you post a picture? How dare you post a picture of my husband's grave? You people are so stupid.
Thick.
Oh, well, there's grass on his grave, and she said there's not grass growing on his grave. Well, that's because you're looking at the front of it, which is a hill. If you look where his body is, there's no grass, you dumbasses.
Guess what? You're fucked in the head and nobody gives a shit. You're obsessed with something that don't even have nothing to do with you. Fucking weirdos.
Could you imagine being this obsessed? Hello, Dark.
Oh, did you?
I found hidden makeup in the cold mountains of Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
Stupid bastards.
You're gonna have to fucking buy stock in Colorado because you know Harlow wears all the makeup. She needs
all the makeup. I wear all the makeup.
All the makeup.
All the makeup.
All of it.
I already got stock at Tiffany and
happy Memorial Day weekend, guys.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Do you believe that it's already time to open up the pool? My God.
Billy, what's up, my love? What's going on, sir?
Good to see you. Billy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
I've been working on cartoons. Yes.
And I'm going to have to try some of that mountainous makeup from the cold Colorado rock.
Big Bad Birdie is a big fat hooker from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Actually, she's not from Chattanooga.
She don't love no white man.
She's from Athens, Tennessee. I got her address if anybody wants it.
Wherever the fuck she's from. I ain't worried about
that. Who the fuck wants that?
I don't know who the fuck would call that.
I mean, you could just look her up on Skip the Games. You got it or not. Woo!
I mean, the motherfuckers that she videotaped herself with screwing. The brothers had to wear masks, ski masks. They were so appalled.
You know what? Seriously.
What do you expect? I mean, come on.
Memoirs of Motel 6, you guys. Memoirs of Motel 6.
Memoirs of Motel 6.
Hey, Renee. And everybody, after we get done addressing some stuff, we're going to play a game called 80s Trivia. So definitely stick around for that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, I'm here for the trivia. Yes, I'm here.
You're here for the trivia? You're not old enough for 80s trivia.
My mom,
Dude,
I
I'm not
grew
gonna
up
know.
watching nothing
Dude, I
but
was born
80s
in
stuff.
78. I'm not gonna know half the fucking questions either. Me and Goku's gonna be in the same boat, but like, oh, I was in school.
Ooh, look at
I
that!
was home.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Metallica shirt he's wearing. Fuck yeah, man!
What Metallica shirt? That says Wolverine.
That's
Ooh.
Wolverine.
It's in the writing of Metallica. It's in the writing of
It
Metallica.
is in the
though.
writing of
Yeah, it
Metallica.
is
Though.
true.
That's
Oh,
dope.
you want me to put my Metallica shirt on?
Fuck yeah! Put that shit on, bro.
Jesus.
I got a shirt even better than that. 1 second.
I prefer an NWA shirt, but that's okay. Public Enemy, Through Life Crew, DJ
Oh, not
Quick,
really. Been really listening to a lot of heavy metal lately.
DJ Quick, maybe ICP.
You know what? I listen to everything. I listen to literally my musical playlist will give you whiplash.
I listen to a lot of rap.
You will be headbanging, and then all of a sudden
Monique.
you'll be selling dope and slinging dope to people and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
and
100.
singing
That's 100.
gangster rap and slinging dope. Monique, hello, welcome in.
So I've been
Welcome
busting my
in.
ass making cartoons out of things that happen in chat rooms.
Yeah.
And okay, so I've been hanging out over at Supreme's, right? I like his stories. I think he's funny as hell. And he's telling the story about the time he went to a strip club, spent all his money. I put it to cartoon form.
No way.
I cartooned the fuck out of it. Oh yeah.
My cock is bigger than yours.
You listen to the Spice Girls.
Dear.
You know they broke up in 2004. I think it was 2004. Didn't they break up in 2004?
The Spice Girls?
Yeah, Spice Girls. That England
Aren't
pop
they-
band.
Aren't they from like the 90s or something?
Yeah, the 90s.
Hello, Earl.
And even into the early 2000s. And then they broke up in like 2004, I think. I think it was 04.
Can we see the video of
really like the
Supreme
band.
going to the strip club?
You want to? Yeah.
Yes.
Let me, I'm going to skip that past the intro. Because we've all seen the intros anyways. So let me pull it up. I thought I had figures. Hold on. Stuff is being
Freeside.
slow.
Hello.
Let me skip to the intro or let me skip ahead.
That's so 90s, right?
All right.
What?
Which Spice
Okay,
Girl
I'm
are
getting it.
you?
Okay.
Would you be Sporty Spice?
No. I don't like the
You
Spice
wouldn't-
Girls. No.
You wouldn't be Sporty Spice?
No.
Which one would you be then?
No, I'm
if you
more
had to if you had to be a Spice
I'm more
Girl,
like-
which one would you be?
No, I'm more like Courtney Love and like, whole angry, like angry, like
Yeah, but if you had to be
metal
a Spice Girl,
music, like,
if you
fuck you, I
had
won't do what you tell me.
if you
Kinda
had
like
to
angry
be
Rage Against the Machine kind of shit.
she ain't gonna push.
Okay, so this cartoon is based on my boy Supreme and his story about how he went to a strip club in Atlanta and spent all his goddamn money.
Oh
It's
shit.
a retelling.
That's why I go to the
This
casino.
is my
Who's
version
gonna
of it.
win?
This is
like
what I heard.
Hey, I like
This is
them.
my
I
version
like,
of the
I like
story.
clubs. I like
Supreme
clubs.
always said he was on a higher frequency.
Yeah,
He
this
wore
is
beads,
my
quoted
version.
Malcolm X and Lil Wayne in the same breath, and
Yeah.
never
Oh,
left the house
Malcolm.
without a silk durag and a crystal in his sock.
That's right.
So when he said, "I'm going to the Silken Sage to realign my vibrations," his friends thought it was a spa. Nah, it was a strip club with incense burners and chakra-themed lap dances. The moment Supreme walked in, he was greeted by a woman named Mystic Twerk. She
Very
was wearing a
nice.
third eye pasty and a belt made of tiny tarot cards. She spun upside down on the pole while chanting, "Open your wallet, King." Supreme blacked out spiritually and financially.
Right? Bitch
He
demanded.
threw money
to
like it
open
had
his wallet.
offended him in a past life.
Demanded.
Singles, fives, some weird crypto
Looking
receipt,
at shit.
even his emergency bus card.
Rob you. on his
20s.
strip
He
club.
tipped a dancer named Moonshell with a whole amethyst and whispered,
Right. Who
"This
am
is
I
for
to-
your root chakra, baby." At one point, a dancer whispered in his ear, "You smell like purpose."
You smell like purpose.
He gave her his shoes. By the end of the night, Supreme had no cash, no socks, and no idea how he'd explain to his landlord that his rent money went toward energetic exfoliation. His friends found him outside the club, shirtless, holding a half-melted candle and mumbling, "I made it rain. Enlightenment." Moral of the story, never trust a place that serves vegan wings and lap dances under a full moon. For more stories like this.
Like that.
Very nice.
Uh,
Very nice.
yeah.
Did you do? Have you
that,
done
that
that
was what I
before,
heard out of the
Christopher?
story.
Have you
That's
done
what
that
I
before,
caught out of
Christopher? Have you
Supreme's
went
story
into it?
of going to strip club.
Have you
One
went
time-
to the strip
time-
bar and lost everything?
No.
And a bigger
One time I
question,
went
did you
in-
try to pay the strippers an amethyst
No.
or Whoppers? He is the Burger King after all.
He
Here's
is
the
the
king.
Burger King.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Dude, I hit you too, man. You know I get nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody.
Everybody can be turned into cartoons and Love and Lunch
Yeah,
Meat
everybody are Muppets. I turn everybody into
So,
Muppets. or
so if
cartoons,
you're new
everybody.
here,
Nobody's safe.
if you're new
That's
here,
right,
me and Bambi, we like to take our friends and especially the trolls and turn them into Love and Lunch Meat characters. Love and Lunch Meat is a cartoon that I make. I post on my page every day. And the cartoons, the videos that you just saw, Bambi makes those about our friends and about comments like and people's stories. That we have one
Chat
called
room tales.
chat room tales. Basically, the Amish pimp. Now we got Supreme going to the strip club. That is amazing. I thought that was too
Yeah.
funny. And
I
Christopher,
did one about the time Elevated took on 1,000 trolls and won.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
I got Chris Rock going to Burger King. I got that epic tale. I even got Uncle Edwin. Tales of YouTube and the demons.
chasing down the freaking devil.
Yeah.
Did one
Running
with-
with the
Running
did one-
with the devil.
You even did
Yeah.
one with me and Harlow.
That's so fucking hilarious. That's great.
Yeah.
It's probably like my favorite one. Probably the
Which
with
one did you
Edwin's
do
one.
about me?
There's a few.
Here's God, I did a couple about you. I have to look. I got a birthday one. I've got I think you're in the one with Crystal's World and the trolls. I think you're definitely in the Sparks tapes. And then I think I made
The Harlow Zone.
the Harlow Zone. I made a lot.
The Fox Thieves, yeah. Oh, there's the Rob.
And that-
Oh
Rob-
yeah, the faceless
that strip club?
hitchhiker.
Yeah, the hitchhiker, the ghost story. Yeah.
The faceless hitchhiker. Yep.
Yes.
I ain't giving nobody twerk lessons because I can
Should we
still
show
throw it back,
the Burger
but I might not be able to get it back. You
King
feel
one?
me? Like I can still throw it back, but I gotta have help getting it back, push back, right? Because I'm at that age. It's just, you know.
Okay.
So anyway, the other night we made the trolls dance.
That's fun.
Do
And
you want to see the Burger King one?
Absolutely
I
jump
want
through
to show
hoops.
these fun people an
And now
actual
we're
real
turning them
life
in-
Chris Chalk adventure.
This was a real life Chris Truck adventure.
Yeah,
Like
this is a
this
real life
actually
adventure.
happened with us on
This
FaceTime
actually
with
happened.
him.
I
Yep.
did,
Yes, we all
did some
witnessed it.
photos. Did a couple
We all
photo
witnessed
shoots
this adventure.
with some burgers.
And I was hella jealous too. Because you know how I love me a good Whopper. I was hella jealous.
Twerking is so
Wow.
2000s.
It was a quick brunch.
Shit, here we go.
It was like in the evening time
like-
brunch.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
It was just supposed to be a regular Wednesday.
Just a regular
Chris
one?
Trock, a man of simple pleasures and complicated playlists, pulled into the glowing haven of fast food royalty, Burger King. The neon signs flickered like a divine omen. He was craving a Whopper, but destiny had other plans. Inside, the place was unusually empty, except for a group of teenagers arguing over who invented flame grilling, and an elderly man in the corner whispering into a chicken sandwich like it was a conch shell.
That's what happened.
Chris ordered his usual.
It's all on
Whopper,
YouTube.
no pickles, large fry, extra zesty
He's
sauce.
so happy. He's so
As
happy.
he waited, the
Chocolate.
manager,
This guy
the
is
prospect
unhappy.
named Daryl, stumbled out of
It's
the
Daryl.
holding the
And
table.
now he
Daryl
hates
is
his
very
job.
unhappy.
My life
Daryl
sucks.
hates
Hey,
his
Daryl
job.
said, squinting. You ever rule a kingdom before?
Very nice.
Chris, mid-sip of his Dr. Pepper, replied,
I
only
love
in
this
dreams
Dr.
and
Pepper.
GTA servers.
Love it.
That was enough.
That was it.
Yeah.
In a fast food ritual lost to time,
I don't know why he's
Daryl
in
placed the
that
crown on
bathroom,
Chris's
but he
head.
is. I don't
The
know
fryer
what he's
hissed
at.
like a medieval trumpet,
I don't know
and
why
the
there's
lights flickered
graffiti on
once,
the wall. I don't know.
twice, then settled in a soft golden glow.
And like Chris Trock
All
aged
hail the
like
new
60
Burger
years in
King,
that picture.
Daryl declared, standing on a counter and nearly slipping into the soda machine.
Fucking his hat.
The
Look at
staff
that.
bowed. The chicken sandwich guy wept. The teens live streamed it to TikTok. And just like that,
Right.
Chris Trock became a legend. His reign was
Why
marked
do
by
the
extra
teenagers
sauce
look all
packets
pissed
full
off
of
Alright,
when they're
honey,
lying?
nuggets in odd
okay.
numbers, just for fun, and a temporary suspension of
This
pickle
guy's
duty.
mad.
They say if you walk into that Burger King after midnight,
He's big
the
mad.
fryer still hums the chant. Trock, trock.
Very nice.
Right. That's
Fucking
right. That's how
bum.
that works. That's what happened. It was a true story. We saw the whole thing. He got crowned the Burger King. I was big
He got
mad.
crowned the
I threw
Burger
a
King.
tantrum.
He
Left
tried
the
to throw
stream.
that guy. He
I
tried
was
to
big
throw
mad.
that guy into the fire. I don't know
Yeah.
what was that about. It was like a bad
That-
deal
no,
went
that
wrong
guy
or
was
something.
way excited. He's like, Chris Trock's in the building. Yes. About falls in the
Yeah.
soda machine.
I was up there in this
He was
spot.
way too happy. I don't think
Why
those
did you try
teenagers
to
were
throw
happy
that
you
guy
being
in the?
crowned the Burger King.
Why
It'll
did you
be
try to
money.
throw that? Why did you try to throw that guy in the fire?
It will be money.
What do you owe you money
Because he's the
for?
king.
I can't talk about
Yes,
that
it's-
right now.
Well, you can't talk
Can't
about.
talk about it.
Yes,
Harlow,
you can.
listen. Listen, you need to learn. You need to learn this. You don't ask questions, okay? Just
Never
sometimes
ask
you just don't ask questions. It's better not to know.
Yeah, I'm a
You
southern.
don't want to be an accomplice after the fact. It's better not
You
Which
got
makes
that
me-
be an
right.
accomplice.
Which makes me the biggest busybody in the world, and you're going to tell me not to ask questions?
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
seen
I'm gonna tell you mind
Shit.
your business. You're right.
Plead the fifth.
You're right. It's for your own good.
Mind my
The Burger King
business.
now.
It is
Can't
my
be asking those
business.
kind of questions. Life
I
as you
own
know is
this
over.
pool.
Life as
I'm
you
getting
know is
ready to
over,
have
Harlow.
paper. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to have papers that say I own him.
Oh, shit.
He's got a
I'm
whole like
married.
empire to run now. He's got a whole empire. He's got to sneak around and deliver hamburgers to people and creep up on them. He's the Burger
A
King.
marriage
he's gotta do
license.
that
I get to tell him what to do, baby.
It's a whole another job.
I only do this. I only do that.
Yes. Southerners are nosy. I can't help it. We just want to know. We want to know everybody's business.
What else do you want to fucking know? You know what his
I wanna
underwear
know-
size is? How about his shoe
I know
size?
that. I know that too.
How about you want to know how big his head is? I mean, what are you writing a book?
It's
I know
pretty
that
good.
too.
It's pretty good. Pretty
record?
girthy. Got some girth.
He's keeping a record. That's what's going on.
Wait a minute. Are we doing late night taxi cab
I
confessions?
mean, I think
you
that's.
I
are.
don't know. I don't know what we'll do.
I think that's what we're doing here.
We are not doing taxi cab confessions. And do we do the 80s trivia?
I can pull
God.
up Cuba and we can talk mad shit to some Cubans.
Oh my God. We did see the Cuban pizza. We did.
We can walk around and talk mad shit to some foreigners. That's always fun. And they
Who
don't
is
ever
ready
talk-
for some trivia? When do you guys want to play trivia? You want to play trivia now?
We can do trivia. Yeah, let's do it. I suck, but we can do that.
Let's do it. Let's see how you guys know how much you know.
Let's see how
Where
fucking
the hell
smart you
Goku go?
knuckleheads are. How intelligent are you knuckleheads? Let's find out. Find out.
Okay, and everybody in the chat can play too. You guys can play along too. Bush watching.
That's kind of the point. Is they're supposed to play. It's trivia. If you're asking me, the game's already shot to shit. If I don't know the answer, I'm just gonna say Jude Law. It's gonna be my answer if I don't know it. Or Tony Pizza. Tony Pizza did it. That's my
Tony
answer.
Pizza, Jude Law, whatever.
Tony Pizza or Jude Law. It's gonna be
Okay,
my
I
answer.
know everybody knows this one. Okay. What does VHS stand for?
Video home system.
That's right.
Video home system. That's correct. Bambi has
Yep.
it.
Yay,
Oh.
Bambi does know.
What was the most popular video game of the 80s?
Ooh, I think I know, but I'll give you a
Mario
shot.
Brothers.
Yes, that's right.
Super
Oh,
Mario
I was
Brothers.
gonna guess that or Duck Hunt.
What ancient Chinese toy was repopularized in the 80s?
The yo-yo.
Nope.
Oh, the finger lock thing. What the frig was it?
Chinese finger lock.
No.
Or Chinese checkers. What's
Oh,
up? Are you
the
locked in?
balls. Was it the balls?
No, it
Those
wasn't.
freaking-
Checkers. Those
No.
are fucking meditation balls.
Oh,
right, dude.
Chinese checkers.
That's a
No.
monk thing.
Rubik's Cube. No, it wasn't the Rubik's Cube. It was the hacky sack.
The
Oh,
hacky
that was
sack.
Chinese?
people invented
Wow.
the hacky
Welcome
sack.
in, Chip. Are you locked in?
Seriously?
Everybody, welcome in, Chip.
Hey, Chip.
I thought some fucking skater in California invented the hacky sack.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
What?
Right?
What year was the Nike slogan "Just Do It" launched?
Up to 1982.
Close.
Fuck. 83. I'm just gonna
Nope.
keep going up until
88.
88. You're right. 1988. 88. 1988.
See, I told you I suck at this. Told you.
Where was the 1986 World Cup held?
What the fuck do I know about soccer? Okay, I'm an American. What the fuck
I
do
know,
about
right? That's weird. That's a weird question.
World Cup?
The World
Brazil?
Cup. Does anybody know where it was held?
Brazil?
1986? No,
Brazil,
it was
Argentina.
nope. Mexico
Tony
City,
beats his mother's ass.
His sister's ass.
And your
Mexico.
sister's ass.
I was gonna
and your
guess
sister's
Mexico, but
ass.
I was gonna guess Mexico, but I wasn't. Something told me not to. I was like, damn.
This is a good one. What year was the wreckage of the Titanic located?
What year?
Yeah. It happened in the 80s. Can you believe that?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Everything happened in the 80s. The 80s was awesome.
I'm just calling foul. This is
89?
Wait.
Nope.
Can I ask the pizza versus attorney? Can I cheat? Mr. Peabody knows everything.
Hey, Monique.
How about 1989?
Nope.
I said
Hey,
that.
fuck that.
I
Fuck this
said
question.
Anybody in the chat got no? What year the Titanic was located in
Oh, yeah,
the 80s?
someone's gonna Google it and be like, "Oh, it's this year." And I'm gonna be like,
Right.
"Cheater,
Where's my
fucking
wrench?
cheater."
The hell? Gotta give me a wrench.
Okay, it was 1985. You guys were very
85.
close.
Hmm.
In 1983, which country was the first to build Disneyland outside of the United States? Hi, Scottish
Germany?
Ever.
China?
Germany.
Nope. Nope.
Well, fuck
Turkey.
you then. Fuck this. This game is dumb as fuck. Fuck this shit.
Russia. Was it
Fuck
Russia?
this.
It was Japan.
Fuck Japan. Japan's an island. They're so goddamn small. How they got room for Disneyland? Get the fuck out of here.
I
Every
don't
people's in
know.
A room. Get out of here. Is it
Okay.
small ass Disneyland?
Question 8.
Fucking Japan. That's some bullshit right there.
She
That's
said,
a trick
fuck
bullshit.
Japan. She said, fuck Japan. In 1983, how much did the first mobile phone? How much did it weigh? How much did the first mobile
Too
phone
goddamn
weigh?
much. Too goddamn much. That's how much. Too much. Too much. It's probably 10 pounds.
A pound. Not even
No. How much did? Yes, Prime got it right. 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
2 pounds. I was
2
way off.
pounds. Could you imagine? It was
Yeah,
2
I know how big those
pounds.
fuckers are. It's like having a whole satellite system on your goddamn head.
In what year did Prince Charles marry Lady Diana?
1989.
No.
Damn it. That was the same year Tony Pizza proposed to her. I swore it was 89.
What year did Princess Diana marry that weirdo cocksucker?
I'm gonna steal Scottish Deborah's answer and say 1986 because she's Scottish. She probably remembers that shit.
It was 1981.
Ah, fucking A. Deborah, you let me down. What the fuck? You're Scottish. You're supposed to know this shit. God,
Jesus.
that's the last time I listened to a foreigner.
Oh, everybody's gonna know this one because everybody remembers this. What was the name of the shuttle involved in the first fatal accident?
Challenger.
Can I finish the damn question? God.
1986. I remember that day 'cause I watched it blow up.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I watched it.
I thought
First
I was
grade.
in
I was in
Beirut.
1986.
Christopher, let me ask the damn question and get it all out first.
You know,
Before you
Scottish
just
Deborah,
ruin everything. God.
You see Scottish Deborah's comment right there? Don't follow me. That's her way of saying don't cheat off me, bitch. That's what you get for cheating. See?
Hey, give me a rent.
I get
Give me
it.
my managing wrench so I can.
I'll
stop
give you a
posting
freaking wrench when you're.
Oh, look at this
Hold
shit,
on.
Harlow.
I could post their channels in here so everyone.
I
can
was in
sub-
England
Really?
then. Holy crap.
That's dope as hell.
Nice.
When the prince got
Oh,
married,
so
I bet
you
that was a crazy
saw it.
time.
Okay.
I bet that was a
Primo was at a-
crazy time.
Primo was at a Pink Floyd concert at the time.
I'm just saying, I bet the fucking place was a madhouse at that time. The time they got married. The streets, I bet it was a fucking madhouse.
Oh my God. You know it was.
I bet. I wouldn't want to be down there at that time. Nah, I'm good. I don't like big crowds anyways.
You know, I found out the other day I was at my cousin's wedding. I was the ring bearer at that famous church where the Kennedy got married.
No shit.
Yeah, and what was it, Newport
That's pretty dope.
Island? Yeah, I
Guess
didn't know.
what?
I was a little kid.
I was not a ring bearer in the church that Kennedy got married in. For the record. I was
Okay.
not.
Did I ever tell you Telly Savalas was my cousin?
Did I ever
No, you
tell
did
you to
not.
shut the fuck up so I can ask the
You know,
question?
I often think you
All
look
right.
like Joey Savalas with your bald ass head. I often think that.
He's like my
So it would
third
not surprise
cousin.
me.
Yeah.
Telly Savalas got killed by a freaking doll in the Twilight Zone, which is my favorite one.
Oh,
Did he?
yeah. It was a good
Yeah.
one.
Ain't that a bitch? Supposed to
Yeah,
be a
for
tough
real.
guy.
She was a
Gets
hoe.
killed by a dog.
She
That's a
a
crappy
doll,
dog.
not a dog.
A
A
dog.
doll. A
Now,
doll.
see, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
now see that
that's-
doll shit never made no sense to me. It's a fucking doll. It doesn't have muscles. So how does it have the strength to overpower a fucking human?
It didn't
I never
overpower him.
understood that.
It laid on the stairs and he tripped on her and fell down the stairs and broke his neck.
Oh, that's weak
Uh,
as fuck. That's weak. That's weak.
all right,
No,
well,
but like,
everybody-
you think of like Chucky. How the fuck is Chucky able to like overpower these adults? It's like, bitch, you're made of plastic.
right?
You don't have the
I want
body mass or the muscle mass to like overpower a grown ass adult. Maybe some punk kid. You ain't
Listen,
overpowering me.
I want
Chucky's a
everyone
weirdo.
Plastic.
everyone to network today. I want when you see the links in the chat, click on them and sub up, please.
Okay. Question 11 before Christopher shouts out the answer. The 1981
Tony Pizza.
poetry The 1981 poetry collection, A Light in the Attic, was written by who?
Shel Silverstein.
You got it.
He also
You got
wrote
it
Where
right.
a Boardwalk Ends.
What the hell was it
And he
called?
also wrote The Giving Tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe it's your hearing.
He also wrote a lot of country songs. Did you guys know that?
Mm-mm.
Did you know Shel Silverstein is the one that wrote A Boy Named Sue for
It's
The
Johnny
Man in
Cash?
Black? Yes.
Really? I
Sure
did not
did.
know that.
Yes, he sure did. He loved country music. All right. What is the name of the U.S. volcano that erupted in 1980?
Vesuvius?
What is the name of the U.S. volcano that erupted in 1980? Anybody in chat now?
You got me.
Mount St. Helens.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she said American, and I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely not Vesuvius. Never mind. I have no idea.
All right. What 1981 video game was the first to tell a story during the game?
Mario kind of tells a story. Zelda?
Mm-mm.
No, you're talking about old school video games, huh?
1981 video game.
You mean like
PC?
Atari? I don't know.
What 1981 video game was the first to tell a story during the game?
The Adventures of Tony Pizza?
Can I go to easy questions? Oh my goodness.
I know this one. Was it Snatcher?
Hey, Primo. What's
Hey,
up?
Primo.
How are you?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Does it really tell a story?
Oh shit!
Does it actually tell a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1981. That's right. Oh my
really?
god!
It was the first one to tell a story.
Yeah.
Guess I didn't notice.
For PCs, it was Snatcher, I think.
Okay. Are you ready for question 14?
Number 14.
Well, Primo came up to show us some stuff.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Hello,
Good.
Primo.
Chris, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
Harlow, Bambi, always good to see you. So here's I was in England at the time you guys were talking about the Princess Diana marriage and shit. So and I've had this shit forever, you know, as far as trinkets and collectibles and whatever. So it's the first time I've ever had the opportunity to show it, actually. So if you look,
Oh wow, that brings my hair back.
This
wow.
This is the BBC Times, because I was living in England from 1980 to 83 or 85 actually.
Look at that.
But this is the BBC Times coverage of the wedding. So this was, let's see, do we see the date here?
Wow.
That is
I'm like a
amazing.
retard when it comes to that. But you can see like this whole thing. Wait. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm fucking up here. But yeah, see, 20p was the cost of this in 1981. This is off in 81.
Oh my gosh.
That's the equivalent of like 35 cents back then.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. So this is the BBC, and it was the BBC Times, which is the biggest selling like magazine in the country.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and so that was the headline.
Wow.
What was the headline? Your best view of the royal wedding is.
That's pretty cool.
ITV is independent TV, so there's BBC 1, 2, and 3, and then ITV. So ITV was the coverage apparently of this. I don't recall exactly.
I can see the date now, July 25th to the 31st.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
That's
cool.
That's 1981.
Wow.
Thank you.
Without having access to this, when you asked the question, I guessed 1982, and then the Monique, I think, had guessed 1980. So we split the difference there.
Right.
And then here is
That's so dope.
That was this one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So this.
Oh, look at that.
Whoop. So this is 20p. I always go focus on the price.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Right. August 1 through 7. So this was Happy Ever After. So this was actually after they got married. So this was the coverage in England
Hey,
at
Ramon.
the time. This was huge. I actually went to the wedding. We actually watched the procession.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
That's crazy.
Yeah. And because I was military, I never wanted to be a tourist. So I never brought my camera anywhere. But we watched the whole procession, which was huge. That was the biggest wedding for
I
Sesame
just
Street.
Oh,
remember
I
her.
bet. I mean, that
I
was like
remember
national news, biggest wedding
her.
of the year.
I remember her dress was just one of the most amazing wedding dresses I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
It was just she looked like a princess. You know what I
I
mean?
wonder how much. I wonder how much that wedding cost. I wonder.
They actually said it at the time, you know, and but you got to imagine it's like the most expensive wedding you'll ever see.
Oh yeah, it's like
Oh yeah,
$1 million probably.
Yeah, yeah. I
easily.
mean, the you know, you're talking that's wealth that even our
Yeah, it
billionaires
was Princess
can't
Diana.
afford.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Harlow, she muted. Truck, good. Thanks for putting yourself on. Let me put myself back on.
Hey Deborah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
How you
ask you because I know you're Scottish. You may or may not know this question. Now, she picked out a crown to wear to get married in. She didn't get to keep that crown, correct? That had to go back to the royal, what is it? The royal jewels, royal treasury, whatever they call it.
Probably.
You think she had
Yeah.
to give it back, or do you think she got to keep it because she wore it for her wedding? Wonder how that works.
I mean, it's obviously her crown, but it's probably kept with the rest of the jewels, right?
I would think maybe.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. In a Greek wedding, you get a crown. Also in the Lebanese wedding, they give you a crown when you go up to the altar.
Okay, so she
And
had
then
to
you-
give it back. All
When you
right.
get married, you keep it, and then when when your partner passes away, you give them, you know, your crown, and you get their crown when you die.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's like you know, yeah, because you're married forever.
Yeah, those crowns have like hundreds of thousands of dollars in jewels.
Well, yeah, those are different. Yeah, those are way different. The royal crowns are. Jeez.
I'd be honest
Can you
with
imagine
you.
what they're worth?
I've thought about this. These celebrities that borrow necklaces, like $1 million necklaces, I'd be nervous having possession of something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Borrowing it, being responsible for $1 million. I mean, I'd be real anxious. I wouldn't. I don't think I could handle that. Wearing a rented $1 million necklace, I don't think I could handle that kind of shit.
Well, you did that show also when they put the diamond on the front of that Indy car.
Oh yeah, that fucking car, that stock car, Formula One or whatever.
They lost it. Yeah.
Did they really lose it though?
I don't. I think they just put a fake one in its place or something.
I bet there wasn't even a diamond at all. I bet it was all hype.
Right.
I bet it was all hype or an insurance scam. Well, an insurance scam say there's a diamond.
Okay, sorry about
There's
that.
no diamond. I mean, because I think if there was a diamond, I think the most likely possibility was it got swept up with glass. Because there no motherfuckers out there looking for a diamond, right? No one's looking. I bet it got swept up with the glass. Or, I mean, I doubt somebody was out there stealing it and shit because there's too many people around to just like, I don't know. I think it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
It would be that stupid. Why would you put a diamond in the front of a Formula One car? How stupid.
Oh yeah, that is such a
dumbass
crock.
shit is that? I bet it was a big old fucking con. Bet. Because, I mean, that's some dumbass shit.
She will never bow to Carmella. Really, Scottish never. Wow.
I like Carmella's
Yeah,
cool.
see, I didn't get that shit with Camilla. She was way older than Charles and not very attractive. Diana was way more prettier. Why would you cheat with
Diana
old Mother Hubbard?
was just absolutely stunning. First of all,
I'm just saying, compared to Camilla, why would he go bang old Mother Hubbard when he has filet mignon at home? Like,
And
why would he do that?
Here's a sad fact. Here's a sad fact. The coverage of her death was 10 times more than the coverage
Oh, I bet.
of that marriage.
And he wasn't no looker himself. He wasn't like Prince fucking Charming, that guy.
well,
No.
they
In
treated
my
her
opinion.
like, from what I understand, they treated her like absolute trash.
Well, it sounds like that's what the royal family does to everybody that marries into them. They treat everybody like shit.
Right. Not only that, but I mean, the way that they hounded her, the media chased her, hounded her, it was disgusting.
Well, paparazzi did that to a lot of people.
and my point was more to the preoccupation of people to be interested more in death, the bad things than the good things.
Oh
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, look at YouTube. Like they're more interested in the drama
Yes.
on here and
Than actual
watching
content.
than
Yeah.
actual content. They would rather see people fight, argue, scream, and do drama than do anything else. And
100%.
you know, I'm all about like, don't get me wrong. I will clap back at a hater. I will drag them until it's no fun anymore. And when it's no fun and I'm done, then I move on and you no longer exist to me. And I still do my content and I do what I want to do. But these people are literally obsessed with me and Bambi. They started a whole new channel just to snipe us and talk about us. It is that weird.
He's weird. Yeah.
Harlow, do
Yeah.
you have any Sicilian in you, sweetheart?
Do you have any Sicilian?
Because you gotta. I like you, and usually it's because we have the same traits, and so that whole you're dead to me thing is a very Sicilian thing.
Primo, I got
You know
a question
what?
for you.
Christopher asks me that all the time. He's like, "Are you sure you don't have any Italian in you? Because you're at your anger." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question for you
Hey,
because
Brock.
then when I
Primo.
say
Go
we're
ahead.
from the same area,
Yeah.
you kind of know what I'm talking about, figuratively speaking. I think it was Butchie that killed CMG and Kana. He's like my top suspect. I think it was him that did it.
Yeah.
100%.
You think so?
People,
I
I
think
don't think so. I know so. People from
Okay.
Chicago, there are certain things that you know. And
Yeah.
I was adjacent to the mob. I wasn't obviously, made or anything, but I was like, they were family to me. And
Right.
so you hear the scuttlebutt all the time,
Yeah, you hear the rumors. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So we all, everybody knew once Paul Ricca died, Giancana was already dead because Accardo hated him. So,
Oh, really?
oh yeah. I mean, once Accardo started becoming like a social figure, it was like, no, this is wrong. But Ricca liked him, kept him alive. As soon as Ricca died, 2 years later, fucking Giancana was whacked. So, I mean, that's everybody knew it,
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people said he shouldn't have came back from Mexico. That if he hadn't came back from Mexico, he probably wouldn't have got whacked.
Part of his problem was when he was in Mexico, he wasn't kicking up. He was making a lot of money in Mexico and he didn't fucking give anything back. So it was like, hey, you're fucking up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hold on to it.
he was a front boss. You know what I mean? He was expendable. I would never accept being a front boss, but he was a front boss. That means he's expendable. That means the other two bosses behind you aren't going to get whacked.
Well, Chicago's got a history of putting a front boss out there and having the real boss in the shadows. They've always had a history of that.
Yeah, they originated it.
I mean, that's how they stayed active for so long.
Yeah,
and,
Frank Nitti was the original front boss.
Yes.
Yeah. When Al Capone went to prison, Paul Ricca was controlling Nitti. But Nitti was the front boss, and Ricca put him there. Ricca was always the organizer. He was always the top guy.
Yeah, well, from all accounts, it seems like he was really an intelligent person. Like he really seemed like he knew his shit.
He was an organizer. He knew people. He was a people guy. So he knew who to put where, as far as if you want to do this, we'll do this. You will, use this guy, so he knew where to put people,
Right.
And again, this is all coming from just my studies of where I grew up. It's like I'm backtracking half my shit to learn about these people that we went to barbecues with and shit like that. So half of the shit, it amazed me when I learned it. I had historians, a lot of the Chicago people called me. I've talked to all these people.
Right.
Because
I recently found out that my friend's grandfather at one time was the boss of Chicago, Rocco Fischetti. Like I knew the names from Al Capone Prohibition gangsters. Kind of, I knew the name, but I had no idea that his grandfather was one-time boss. And
Yeah.
I knew this fellow for years until he died of cancer. And it's
See,
like, man, I'm kicking myself now. I wish I would have asked him more questions, but I
See if
just,
I can
I didn't think
find
about it at the time.
And here's the problem I have with the term boss, right? So you could be
Or
the boss.
acting boss or whatever term you want to use.
Yeah, in Chicago, there was only ever. First, it was, Colosimo. Torrio killed him. It was Torrio.
Right.
Torrio put Capone in. It was Capone. When Capone went to prison, it was Rica, period. And then Accardo. So all these other people get boss terms like everybody was a boss in Chicago. No. They might have been capos. They might have had a crew. But those 4 guys are the only bosses in Chicago, and everybody.
Well, according to the record, he wasn't quote them. He wasn't boss for very long, and
Who?
I think it was during the time when Rico went to prison.
Who?
Fischetti.
And he could
It was
have been
a very short time period, like very short. I was actually kind of surprised. I think they said 3 years. It might even have been 3 months. It was I just remember it was a very short time period, and I was thinking, damn, he wasn't boss for very long.
And I'll tell you, there's so much speculation as to who was the boss in certain times that it makes me laugh, because it's like these people, once you're a boss, you're never not the boss.
Well, from what I understand, Accardo, even then, he's always been the boss. That from what my understanding is, after Rican, all the OGs passed away or went to prison, he was it. And even at the time of Giancana, he's still, he was it. From my understanding, from my research.
Giancana was a front boss. So that means he's temporary, he's expendable.
Yeah.
So when Rica died, Accardo was the boss, 100%. But people don't understand that before Rica died, they thought Accardo was the boss, and that was never the case.
You see,
really?
Primo, you see my avatar? That was my Sicilian grandfather.
Who is that?
That's my grandfather from Sicily. His name was Domenico Menudo.
My grandfather was Domenico too.
Yeah.
Domenico Imperial.
Wow.
Yeah.
A small world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filthy Animals got a question, Primo. I'd like your opinion on it as well, because I've given my opinion about this question. Who's more worse, New York or Chicago? Who's better organized, New York or Chicago?
Chicago always had a reason to. When you talk about the life, it's like you'll give your life for something. Chicago was always that. New York went degenerate, as far as I'm concerned, and again, it's during the Genovese Colombo period. So when Genovese took over, that was the end of it for me. I was like, that to me, that was
100%.
Yeah, that was when the life went fucking negative. Luciano.
I was talking to Red Winette. I don't know if you know that fella. Oh my God, you're laughing at me. That's not good. That's not good. You're laughing. Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Red's a rat.
Hey, the frog's here.
Yeah, I know he snitched, but I was talking to him because he was doing a live stream, and I told him, I said, I didn't realize the influence and the grip that the Genovese family had over Chicago, the Midwest. I had no idea how entrenched those guys were.
They had no control. They had the commission had no control over Chicago. Atlantic City was because of Capone. Capone was
because this thing I was watching was making it sound like the Genovese family had a foothold in the unions, and that Chicago had to work out a deal with Costello at one point to work in the casinos in Florida or some shit.
Yeah, they definitely worked together, and I'm not sure when that broke off. But Chicago, once they started their involvement in Vegas, they took over. So,
okay.
And sorry, Bugsy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. New York had very little involvement in that shit in Las Vegas. That it was Kansas City, Chicago, and I think what was it, Detroit, and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
New York had very little in the aspect of Vegas.
Yeah, to my knowledge, we give Bugsy credit for building it. And when Chicago got involved, it was like they had 5 casinos to themselves. You know, the Stardust.
Wow.
You know what? From what I've read,
Imagine the money coming in there.
and
Oh,
from
yeah,
what I've
that's
read,
why
Bugsy
Spilotro was
Siegel
there.
didn't
looks
invent the flamingo. The building, the hotel was already being built by somebody else, and the guy ran out of money, so Bugsy took it over and didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
No,
From
Bugsy
like something that I was looking into it, I can't remember the guy's name, but somebody else owned that building first and was already building the casino there, and then he ran out of money, couldn't continue to build it, and then Bugsy came along and bought it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the history there, but definitely Bugsy gets the credit for the flamingo. Period.
Oh yeah, definitely in the history books, definitely for building Vegas. Yeah.
And he also gets credit for being shot in the fucking face. You know, after he
You know,
ripped off.
the thing with the casino annoys the fuck out of me because a lot of it is so historically inaccurate. Like they try to say that it was Tony Spilatro's fault for that whole thing coming undone. No, you can blame Nick Savella. Nick Savella's big fucking mouth. The
First,
FBI had like Nick
Yeah, it
Savella
was-
on wiretaps running his fucking mouth about
Right.
everything.
It was off, but it was definitely off, but it was definitely a good film.
And then they tried to make it say that like Tony Spilatro put the bomb in fucking old boy's car. No, Frank Balistrieri ordered the bombing of fucking Lefty Roosevelt. Had nothing to do with Spilatro. Nothing to do with him. Just odd. It annoys the fuck out of me, the historically inaccuracy.
Is that what you think?
I know somebody that knows his grandson.
Okay.
And according to them, Frank Balistrieri is heard on like FBI wiretaps, basically ordering his bombing of Rosenthal because he didn't like Rosenthal. He thought Rosenthal was a fucking snitch, a fucking bitch, and wanted him gone. And after everything went tops up, he was real pissed. He hated Lefty Rosenthal. From my understanding.
Here's what I believe. Okay, not what I know, but what I've heard. And it's from sources that I consider credible. So, and again, they were sending John DeFranco every year to Vegas to check up on Spilatro, you know. And so Spilatro was overstepping in a lot of different ways. And all I remember from that time, because we used to vacation with him, and he picked us up at the airport when we were out there. And all I remember hearing about that was that this motherfucker is going to die, you know.
Damn.
It was because he was ripping them off. They had proof, you know, so.
Well, he was doing all those robberies and killing people and doing whatever the fuck he wanted and not kicking up or telling anybody back home, from my understanding. So,
well, he was definitely kicking up, but he wasn't kicking up what he should have been. And that was where they found the discrepancy. And again, this is all fucking what I've heard, overheard. You know what I'm saying? It's like
in theory, it really had nothing to do with the hotel being all fucked up. Had nothing to do with that in theory.
No, but they were, see, and it's an IUPA Jackie Cerrone thing. So those were the two, at the time, those were the two front bosses. And, you know, IUPA had Spilatro was on his team. So he was the one controlling Vegas. But Cerrone Cerrone knew IUPA was a fucking financial cripple. So
I was going to ask you about that because I thought IUPA and fucking Spilatro were pretty close.
No, Spilatro worked for IUPA. He was the boss. IUPA was the boss. But what I'm saying, Cerrone was not. And Cerrone sent DeFranco to check up on him because he knew IUPA was a fucking financial cripple. So it's like, in other words, this guy never makes money. And so he's got this fucking other degenerate out in Vegas. And so is the whole thing getting wasted? And they sent DeFranco to make sure. And a couple of years later, you see what happened.
No, that's crazy. The motherfucker was making millions robbing people and shit. That's crazy.
Yo, Chris, can you put your uncle back up there, dude? I want to see him one more time, dude, because he looks a lot like Jimmy Burke from fucking Goodfellas. Put him up there.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
Your cousin.
My uncle. You're talking about
so you personally know Red Wynette then, who I'm talking about then, huh?
So here's Red considered Spilatro like a tough guy back in those days, where the people I knew considered Spilatro a punk.
I haven't read his book, so I don't know anything about him, and I knew some of the characters he's talking about, and so I would ask, general questions, but
Yeah, I have his book.
I have no idea who he is.
He
That's
sent me his book.
my Goku. He's my cousin. Right?
Spitting image of Jimmy Burke. Yo, it's wild from the movie.
He
Spitting
used to
image.
drive.
It
Used
is
to drive.
crazy.
Used to drive Patriarcha around.
Oh yeah, Patriarcha was a beast.
Did he get busted at Appalachian? No, I'm serious. I'm not fooling right now. I'm asking.
Appalachian was a joke. And that's part of what we're talking about right now. Is like Appalachian was the signal.
Yeah.
Hey, BD.
What do you think? Do you think Frank Costello ratted him out there at Appalachian? Do you think he had him ratted out?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Because they were getting anonymous calls of bootleggers. Do you think Frank Costello had anything to do with that?
Who knows?
Appalachian was the Genovese after party.
Yeah, but it's rumored that Frank Costello had people call the cops and rat those guys out up there in Appalachian, and that's why they were watching. That they were getting calls of bootleggers.
Frank Costello tapped out. He was already.
And that's why he didn't go.
He didn't go. He wasn't invited. He tapped out. He was done. He was already done. So
are you saying Robert De Niro's lying to me?
What?
Are you saying Robert De Niro's lying to me? I just watched Al tonight.
Man, fuck Robert De Niro.
and then, the movie's making it seem like Frank Costello was kind of involved in making sure they got ratted out, making a claim that bootleggers were up there in Appalachian, and that's why they got busted.
Frank Costello was trying to go legit, as did Chicago. Chicago was going legit way early, So Costello,
that's the smart thing. That's what the Jewish gangsters did. They all got out and went legit.
Now, can we legitimately get back to trivia, please?
All right, Harlow, thank you for having me on. I'm going to drop out. I just want
you can stay up and play.
Nice talking to you, Primo. I love talking about this history stuff.
Primo, stay up and play.
Harlow, I wish I could, but I don't have that kind of time. But
much love.
I just wanted to show you my souvenirs from England.
Well, thank you so much for showing us that. That was awesome.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. You guys have a great show. And I was glad to contribute.
Thank you so much.
Peace
but
out.
stay and play.
I'm not going to stay. But Frog. And I wanted to say hi to him earlier because he had mentioned me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the frog is saying, hey, Joe Ripper.
Hey, that cartoon looks just like you, Troc. You are the Burger King. It looks just like you. Cool.
He is the Burger King.
Hey, everybody have a great weekend, okay?
You too, Primo. Much love.
Thanks,
Primo.
Primo.
Just like him.
It was good meeting you, bro, for the short time I got to meet you.
You too, Burger King.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do movie trivia from the 80s now, Primo. You got to stay.
Woo!
Primo's got a life. Didn't you just hear all the mob stories?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy that he knows all that stuff.
Look at that beard. Look
at that beard, Troc. Look at that.
It looks just like your beard, too.
Jesus.
Joe wants to know if he can
play. Of course you can play. Please. Everybody in the comments, everybody can play. All right. What is the highest grossing film of the 80s?
Star Wars.
E.T. Come on now.
E.T. I was going to say E.T. because Star Wars came out in the 70s.
Joe, grab the link. Get up here, Joe.
Otherwise, I would say Star Wars, but came out in the 70s.
It could have been Star Wars. That was.
I think
I never saw Star Wars, but I did see Star Wars.
Yeah,
that's a porn.
Oh, that's a good.
You know what I've seen? I've seen. What's that one with the rings?
Is there a big 600-pound white? Hooker in it?
Ugh, no.
Hell no. Are you serious?
Yeah, over here.
Joe, you just click. Hold on. Where's the link? Is the link in there? Bambi put it in there, didn't she?
He just came in, so it may not be in there anymore. That was a ways up.
Hold on, I'll get it. Oh, you got it?
Here, I'll drop it. It's coming in under Harlow's name, but it's me dropping it. There you
go. Okay.
Joe is Hollow's good friend, and he's going to be good at this. Probably, he's pretty good at these trivia.
Well, he is.
Gonna kick my ass.
Yeah.
He's Gen X.
Yeah.
So I'll wait till he gets up here to get on to the next question.
question.
The question.
You sound drunk, Trock. So do you, Goku.
I only had a
I'm
couple
drunk.
of shots.
I am
I'm
completely wasted.
fine.
Oh,
I'm
man.
fine.
That was the funniest shit when Paul was like, he sounds drunk.
I'm
bitch,
fine.
Dude, Paula,
I'm completely wasted, y'all.
Just drinking
You were
gin.
not
Dude.
drunk.
dude,
not
Paula
drunk.
was so confused, dude. She's like, what's
She's an
going
idiot.
on?
That was
Hello,
the point.
everybody.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
It's like that was the
All
whole
right.
fucking thing.
Well, I mean, if you were her, wouldn't you want to be drunk? I would hate to have to be sober and look in the mirror at that.
Woo!
Okay. Question. What
Answer.
80s film featured a group of high schoolers spending detention together?
Breakfast Club.
Duh.
Jinx.
That was the easy one. Okay.
No, E.T. was the easy one.
This is a really easy one.
Hey, I'm a movies girl. I know all kinds of movies.
What sort of car is used as the time machine in Back to the Future?
DeLorean.
Yes.
DeLorean. Sorry, I was late.
You know that guy got busted with cocaine?
Yes.
Cocaine up the federal agents in the
Yes.
hotel room? Old John DeLorean?
Yeah.
This is crazy easy. What is the name of the villain in Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, that's
Freddy
pretty cool.
Krueger.
Freddy. Come on. Come on.
What
Not the
1988?
Mandalorian. What are you talking about? This is Mandalorian. Yeah, he's driving around on a
Mandalorian, the
soldier.
fuck?
Okay.
It's the DeLorean, not Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Not,
Oh
not
my
Mandalorian.
That
DeLorean.
right there shows how young he is, right?
It's gonna make
What
me fucking write
98
another cartoon.
What
just based on this.
1988 movie featured Matt Damon's first film role?
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunt. Yeah. No,
Is that
Uh,
in the 90s though?
Goodwill
I don't
Hunting
really-
was in the 90s.
I don't really know Matt Damon like that.
I don't either. I don't know him like that either.
I have no idea.
I don't know him like that.
Matt Damon.
Let's hear it. What is it?
Was
Mystic
it Mystic
Pizza.
Pizza? Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Oh.
Pizza.
Yeah,
Dude,
Mystic P
when
was
did
wicked
Pizza
young in
happen?
it.
Was he in
Yeah,
Mystic
you know that
Pizza?
movie that Tony Pizza made, Mystic Pizza?
Mr.
Julia
Pizza.
Roberts is in that movie. What
I've
what's
actually,
his part?
I've actually eaten their pizza. It's not that good.
No, seriously. What's his fucking part in that movie? What the fuck is he at in that movie?
I
He's
have
seen that
no
movie
idea.
A dozen times.
He was a young.
I don't remember him in that movie, to be honest.
I need to
I
see
don't
that
either.
movie to
That's why I'm
answer
like,
that
who the fuck is
question.
he?
His name was Steamer in the movie. Steamer. He was the character Steamer.
Did he steam stuff?
I'm gonna have to go watch it again and look for Matt Damon. I was gonna be like, where was Waldo of Matt Damon? See if I can spot him.
What movie took home 7 Academy Awards in 1985?
Really? This is where we've come.
7 Academy Awards in 1985.
Out of
Yeah.
Africa?
Yes, that's it.
I was gonna guess The Adventures of Tony.
I've never
Pizza.
even heard of that movie. Never heard
I
of
was
that movie.
gonna say Amadeus.
That was a long movie, let me tell you.
Didn't Amadeus come out in the 90s too?
No, it was
No,
85.
that was 80s. That was 80s.
Yeah, it was 85.
What is the
about that?
name? What is the name of the van that Scooby Doo and his friends drive around?
Oh,
Mystery
the Mystery
Machine.
Mobile. Mystery
Mystery
Machine. Mobile.
Machine.
You
Machine
kidding.
Mobile, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay. Question. What was the name of the boxer Robert De Niro won an award for playing in Raging Bull?
The fucking goddamn Tony Silo pretends to be him. Vinny Matalone, right?
No.
Tony Silo pretends to be him.
No idea.
Ah,
Raging
frig.
Bull.
Jake
Rocky
LaMotta.
Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Rocky
No,
Marciano.
Raging
No, it was
Bull.
Jake LaMotta.
Jake LaMotta. That's right.
Jake LaMotta.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jake LaMotta.
Rocky Marciano was a good boxer, though.
Rocky Marciano.
He was a good boxer.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other guy. My bad. What's up, Jen?
Did somebody put it?
That's fucking fake
man.
wrestling. That ain't boxing, K-fam. God damn it, man.
Undertaker?
Undertaker.
Under.
It's
You know
The
WWF.
what?
Undertaker.
Where the fuck are you at right now?
Rest in peace.
How many Oscars did Raiders? Okay. How many Oscars
Too
did
many.
Raiders of the Lost Ark take home?
100. 100 Oscars.
100 Oscars?
That's
Really?
fine. Yes.
I'm gonna say
man.
4.
2.
4. Yeah, it's 4. 4.
4.
5.
Got it.
7.
5.
Oh, so close.
5.
This is right
The
over
Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was 5. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. I can. Yeah.
That's Academy Awards. Huh.
Wow.
Too many. That's how many. Too goddamn many.
Jesus.
What news network first launched in 1980?
MTV.
MTV.
News network.
CNN.
CNN. He got it.
Holy shit.
Man,
Yep.
CNN goes back that far? Really?
Yeah.
Do I need to leave so you guys have a chance?
No, please.
No, you're good.
Thank you.
You should
I'm
have
just
said
I'm just asking.
you should have said fake.
No, you're good.
Everybody's gonna know this one. Who played Johnny Castle in the 1987 movie
Tony
Dirty
Pizza.
Dancing?
Tony Pizza, Patrick Swayze.
Patrick.
Too many people are talking. Too many people are talking. I didn't hear the question.
Sorry.
Patrick
It was-
Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
see,
says
that's
who-
what I mean. Anyway, go
Okay.
ahead.
Question. What is the name of the skyscraper that Die Hard is set in?
The Needle.
Nakatomi Plaza.
That's it.
The what?
Yep. Die Hard. Yeah.
The what?
Nakatomi.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
No. That was a great movie.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
It was a great movie. Okay,
It's a
but was
Christmas-
it?
It's a Christmas movie. I don't care who disagrees.
It's not the Eiffel Tower. It's not the Eiffel
Yep.
Tower.
He
Now
said the
you're
Eiffel
killing me.
Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
What
What?
was that? Arnold
Doesn't that movie take place in New York? Right?
What, Die Hard?
Yeah, the first one is it New York or Chicago?
I thought it was Chicago, but I could be wrong.
Okay, it could be Chicago. It was either war. I know, like the third one takes place in New York.
It is a Christmas movie, Flex. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's,
All
it's listed
right.
as the top like Christmas movie.
Hey, welcome in, Flex. Yeah.
All right. Question. Who directed the 1980 movie The Shining?
Ooh.
Stephen King.
Jack
He
Nicholson.
wrote The Shining, but he didn't. I don't
No,
think
he didn't direct it.
Was it Francis Ford Coppola?
Nope.
Steven
Okay,
Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
It
Nope.
was Stanley Kubrick.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, Stanley Kubrick guy.
Let's go
yeah.
through this.
was it Stanley
Hey.
Kubrick?
Christopher, quit Googling stuff.
Flex
Google.
said Kubrick. Yeah.
Turn your camera on so we know you're not Googling this shit.
I can hear him typing.
What?
Oh shit.
Typing.
Oh, God. Which film featured creatures that couldn't be fed after midnight?
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Everybody got that one. Yes.
Duh.
Let's go through your favorite movie.
1984.
Gizmo the Mogwai.
Don't feed them after dark. 'Cause they're a bitch.
I gotta say, I was busted for Googling things on the Angel Gotti show when we used to have trivia.
You were? You were busting
Duh.
for Googling shit?
He
Really?
was
But they-
busted.
But they were
Real.
cheating too. They knew the answer. They had the answers.
Oh, and that makes it all okay, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes it okay because they're cheating. And you think
Okay,
you can go over here and
question.
cheat?
What is Children of the Corn? What? Somebody
What?
smacked this child in the freak comments.
What?
Children
What are
in
you
the
talking-
corn.
E.T. Go
Where the
ahead.
fuck-
Children.
Where the fuck does Children in the Corn have where you can't feed the motherfuckers after midnight?
You
No,
can't
this is the new
You
question.
can't- he's saying you can't feed the Corn Network after midnight. Or the women over there at the Corn Network, you can't feed them
Fuck
after
them.
midnight.
Well, that is true.
Oh, okay.
That is true. That is true. Good advice.
Okay. How many Star Wars films were released in the 80s?
Too goddamn
Two.
many.
2.
1, 2.
2.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Then when did the
Yep.
third one come out?
78 or 79.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, well,
Oh, okay.
Jesus, I had so much hair back then.
Well, I wasn't even a twinkle in my mother's eye yet.
Neither was I. I wasn't even born until '97.
What?
I was born in
What?
'78.
Yeah.
I'm older than you, Joe.
Yeah.
What the
me?
frick? Holy shit!
Older than everybody, motherfucker.
I was born in '78.
Me too.
Wow.
You didn't know I was old, or you didn't know you were older than me, Chris?
I know I'm older than you. What the frick?
Yeah.
Well,
Learn
you were
something
evil.
new every day.
Miss
All
Gibson
right,
was born in '83.
here's a question. In 1987 science fiction film includes the line, "Get the chopper"?
Predator.
Oh, that's Predator.
What?
Platoon?
Yep.
Weird science?
Predator, they got it. Predator.
Get to the chopper, get down.
You done fucked up. No, you done fucked up.
I've never
Come
seen
on, I'm here. Kill me.
Right?
Do it now.
What 1982 film gave Arnold Schwarzenegger his big break?
1982.
Commando?
RoboCop?
No.
No?
Raw deal.
Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, that's right.
Ah,
Yeah.
that was
My brain.
Schwarzenegger. Oh yeah, it is
Oh, man.
Schwarzenegger.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
You know, the Burger King gives an amazing impersonation. Cracks me up. He is spot fucking on with this impersonation.
Oh, you want to hear my spokesman?
Oh, I do. I think you should show these lovely people
All
your
right,
impersonation.
Fuck them all.
Let me get the character. Let me get the character.
Hey, yo, hillbilly, fuck 'em all, hit the fuck 'em all, hillbilly, woo! Oh my God. Hey, yo, hillbilly, can I fuck this goat ass? Soak 'em, hillbilly.
Spot on.
Everybody smokes me. Come on, smoke me, baby. Woo!
Dude, when he first came on,
All right, put that duck down.
doing
Put
that,
that duck down.
I thought somebody. I really thought it was him at first. I was like, "Holy shit, what the
Stop
fuck?"
playing with the ducks.
And then I figured out who it was, and I was like, "Holy shit!" That's
People,
spot
I
on.
run around in a wheelchair. I'm fucking my Uncle Hillbilly. Got it right.
Shit. All right, come on.
I'm having to take my earbuds out for that.
Sorry, buddy.
That was a pretty good impression.
No, just don't with this the whole time. You got it or not. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all.
Uncle Chris.
Whatever happened to that trivia game we were trying to do?
He sounds like he belongs
I'm
on
getting ready to do it
Pancakers.
here in just a second. What 1984 film did John Hughes take just 2 days to write?
Pretty in Pink.
1984, you said?
1984.
2 days.
It took him 2 days to write it.
Pretty in Pink or The Breakfast Club. Oh, 16 Candles.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Google that.
You say so.
I knew I was
I
going to
slept through that one.
This one is this question here is dedicated to Norm, who just passed.
Cheers.
How many kids did Carla have by the end of Cheers?
6.
5.
Nope.
2. 1.
3.
8.
8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of kids.
Okay, let's move on to.
And I bitch about 4 kids. Holy shit. That's almost a baseball team right there.
One more and it would be a baseball team.
Yeah.
I got a half baby. I got a half goat, half human baby. Fuck you,
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah, how's that work? How's that working out for you?
Okay, now we're moving on to movie trivia.
Fuck you, little me.
Romeo and Juliet.
No, movie trivia.
Oh.
For the 90s?
Or not
For the
movie
90s?
trivia. I'm sorry, not movie trivia, music trivia.
Music.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry.
Are we
Music.
still in the 80s?
Yes, we're still in the
Okay.
80s.
Okay.
I'm screwed.
What Billy Joel song featured over 100 different headlines from 1949 to
We didn't start the fire. It was
Well,
always burning since the world's been turning.
That's it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Duh.
Ridiculous now.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Who was the first female artist to have over 5 million albums sold?
Selena.
Me.
Have over 5 million albums.
Madonna.
sold.
Madonna.
Mariah
Madonna.
Carey.
Madonna.
Okay.
Baby.
It's Madonna. It's
Or
Madonna.
Cher would have been a good answer too.
Oh yeah, girls just want to have
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with the goats,
Yeah.
baby.
Cher would have been
Well,
a good answer.
yeah,
That
but
was
Cher
all.
came out. Yeah, but Cher came out years before the 80s.
Yeah, but she got real popular again in what, the 90s?
Sonny and Cher were like the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her solo career got real popular again
In the
in
night.
like the fucking 90s because she started dating all those young guys and everybody started bitching about it. And then
She's
she
doing
came
the
out with
techno.
that song and was half naked on a naval ship.
I mean,
Hanging
I
around with a
wouldn't.
bunch of stripper
I
looking
mean, I
guys
wouldn't.
dressed like naval officers.
I honestly wouldn't fuck her with a stolen dick, but you know, she
Yeah,
can do
I
whatever
don't
she wants.
understand the attraction myself.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the older stuff in the 60s, you know, gypsies, tramps, and thieves, pretty good music.
I will
new
say
shit,
Moon.
no, I'm
I
not
will
into
say.
Oh
I will say
wow.
Moonstruck was a good movie though.
She's a better
not a good
actress
she's
than
not a
she
bad
is a
actress.
singer.
Yeah,
She's a good actress.
yeah. I have to agree. She did amazing in the movie Mask.
I thought she did
Yes.
amazing.
That was
in the
good
movie-
too. Yeah.
She did amazing in the movie Suspect.
I don't remember that.
Oh
one.
shit, yeah, that too.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
she
That was a
Suspect.
great movie.
Suspect.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
That was with Dennis Quaid, wasn't it, or Harrison
Yeah.
Ford?
It was
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid, and that one guy that I can't remember his name. I always forget his name.
Oh, really? They came to Iowa? I had no idea.
That would have been a great concert.
I don't
Okay,
know why I
next
sound surprised at that.
question.
Like Ozzy Osbourne
Next
get the head off
question.
the bat.
Hey, Uncle Hillbilly, can I put 24-inch spinning rims on my wheelchair? Woo!
That's not a question.
What musician played guitar solo in the Michael Jackson song "Beat It"?
Eddie Van Halen.
Yep.
I was
Really?
just about to say that. He took it right
Really?
out of my mouth. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Really? Is that
He
true?
got no credit for it.
No credit at
None.
all. Yeah.
He
None.
would not take any credit for it.
That was you right there. I had zero idea.
Everybody's
God, re-
gonna,
God
everybody's
rest
gonna
his
know this
soul.
one. What famous reggae singer passed away in
Bob
1980?
Marley.
Bob Marley,
Bob.
Buffalo Soldier.
There was Bob Marley, Harlow.
Okay.
What is the name of Rick Astley's iconic 1987 song?
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Rick roll.
That's right.
You just got
I hate that
rickrolled.
song. I
I do
hate that song.
too.
That song drives me nuts.
I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. I
No,
apologize.
no, it's all right. I can't stand that song.
Okay, everybody.
I
Everybody.
can't either. I don't know why I was so enthusiastic about it.
It's because you know why? Because the fuckers overplayed on the goddamn radio. If you saw,
Because
all
you
those
wanted to
fuckers-
rickroll everybody.
Oh, it
That's
drives
why.
me
Never
nuts.
gonna give a fuck. Never
No,
gonna
no,
give
stop,
a
please.
fuck.
For the love of God.
Oh, sorry.
Not
Sorry.
God.
What music artist divorced Sean Penn in 1987?
Madonna.
Wait,
Madonna.
wait, what?
Oh
Oh,
my
Sean
God.
Penn. Okay.
Sean
Who's married
Penn.
to Sean Penn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Mike.
That was her first husband. That was her
From
true
like the
love.
80s.
Get your money for nothing.
They met
and
on
your
this.
tickets for
They
free.
met on a movie set or some shit.
What?
I got a goat named Madonna.
Yeah, Sean Penn and her met on a movie set.
Mhm. Okay, question. What was the name of Whitney Houston's first platinum single?
Oh.
Take my breath
Oh, I want to dance. I want to dance with
I wanna
somebody.
dance, yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
that was. Yeah.
you got it.
What was it?
It was like 88, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was toward the end of the 80s. Yes.
Yeah.
Horror movies for 300.
Horror movies.
This is an easy one, but this will be a good one for the young ones that don't know. What is the name of the band who wrote 1981's "Don't Stop Believing"?
Journey.
Journey.
Fucking Journey.
You thought you had me. It's Journey.
Everybody knows
Freaking
that
Jo-
because of The Sopranos.
Freaking
The crappy
Journey.
I know
ending.
that because my grandmama, she listened to that shit.
No, that's like the end scene, like the climatic end scene. Everything goes black. That's the fucking song that's playing. So now everybody relates that song to fucking Tony Soprano getting whacked.
I related to Tony Pizza trying to wax Sammy the Bull.
Right now that works.
Right.
Not in Utah. Coming from Utah, right?
Arizona. I thought it was Arizona.
All right. What next question?
You got paid $50K for that job.
What artist had a 1983 tour called Serious Moonlight Tour?
What artist?
Tony
Oh.
Pizza.
Tony Pizza.
You!
Okay. That question one more time.
What artist had a 1983 tour called the Serious Moonlight Tour?
Michael
Elton John.
David Bowie.
Really? Mr. B, the piano man himself.
No, that's Billy Joel.
That's Billy Joel.
Oh my God.
What the flip?
Was that the young guy? Get him out of here.
Hey, no, don't you boot me.
Oh, here's
Piano Man? What the blue hell?
okay. Who wrote the 1983 song? Girls just wanna have
Cindy
fun.
Lauper.
Cindy Lauper.
Well, don't come in so freaking just
If you haven't been able to tell, I'm kind of competitive.
Who is the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Ooh.
What's her name? That country singer. Working 9 to 5.
That's Dolly
Dolly
Parton.
Dolly Parton? What the hell?
No.
She's not in rock and roll.
No.
Yeah, but
Wait,
she's in the
first
Rock
woman
and Roll.
to be
Sarah,
inducted?
was it Sarah Vaughan?
Who?
Was it Grace Slick?
No.
What was that song? I love rock and roll. That band. Who are they?
Janis Joplin.
Tails.
Nope, wasn't Janis Joplin.
For those
Joan
of you
Jett?
just now tuning in, we're playing 80s music trivia. So welcome.
Well,
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
She was the
You're
first
right.
one.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Not
gotta
in
put some
1987.
respect in her name.
Yeah, and Keith Richards. That's right.
Nancy
Yeah.
Wilson from like
1987.
Wilson Phillips.
Nancy
No,
Wilson. is
Nancy
a-
Wilson was from Heart.
I thought
Ann and Nancy Wilson were the
Our
group.
sisters. Our
oh
heart.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
the wrong name. Never mind. That
Yeah,
was
Keith
Wendy
Richards
Wilson.
inducted her. Yeah.
Never
It was
mind.
Ann Wilson's recovering from cancer right now, by the way.
My bad.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
Nancy Wilson.
Shout out to her for recovering.
Okay,
Yep.
question. What artist won the 1981 Best Album of the Year?
Michael
Is it
Jackson.
A, B, or C, or is it one artist?
1981.
Yes.
1981 best artist.
Was this a single artist or a group?
George Michael.
Single
What?
artist.
What genre of music?
Ryan Adams.
Best Album of the Year. It doesn't say what genre.
I'm gonna have to say Michael
would tell
Jackson.
you. The person's
ZZ
name would tell
Top.
you what.
ZZ
No
Top.
way. Nice.
Is it a boy or a girl? Can you tell us that?
Hello, ZZ Top.
I just said ZZ Top.
No, it wasn't ZZ Top. ZZ Top's a group.
Prince. Was
Debbie
it
Gibson?
Prince?
Tiffany?
No.
You said
What-
I give up.
Michael Jackson.
How
No.
about Kiss? Kiss?
No. That's a group.
It's
Hey.
one person, guys.
Fuck you.
One person.
Bruce Springsteen.
Christopher Cross.
Oh my God! Sailing,
How about that
sailing away. Da,
Who?
da, da, da. That was awesome, Christopher
I would not
Cross.
have guessed that in 100 years.
Who? I have no idea.
Christopher Cross.
I have no idea who that is. No fucking
Sailing
clue.
takes
Nah,
me
Take
Yeah.
me away to where I always heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, question. What was the name of George Michael's debut album?
Oh fuck!
Faith.
Fuck's sake.
Jesus.
Faith? Yeah, Faith.
Faith.
That's it.
Yep, it was Faith.
I don't either.
Okay, question. Everybody ready? What launched in 1981 that changed the way people discovered
MTV.
MTV. It's gotta be.
I want my MTV.
Question. You rat. I didn't even get to hear the question. Oh,
Next.
I think the very first video was that song. Video killed the radio star.
Yep,
it was.
Video Killed the Radio Star was the very
Oh.
first.
It wasn't You Could Dance. You Can Dance,
Nope.
everybody.
Nope.
No,
What-
it was
what was the
Video
other
Killed
one?
the Radio Star.
What was the other one with the robots? Dun, 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 dun,
Correct that
dun,
whip.
dun, dun. Yeah. Holy shit.
And then them
Brings
dudes
back-
with the red hats. Remember them guys with the red hats, the pyramid hats?
Stop. What about the next question?
Oh,
Evo.
whip it. Whip it.
Oh, the Whip It guy.
Yeah, that was Evo.
Whip it good.
Yeah.
That's right.
You
Wow.
Chris
Okay,
got-
here's the
You must whip it.
question. Is everybody ready? Who is the lead singer of Duran Duran?
Durant.
Simon Le Bon.
John's got
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
You got it.
Simon Le Bon.
What?
And I'm hungry like the wolf.
that was a classic.
Yeah,
Where-
it was.
In London. Oh.
That
Question.
was a good
What
video
is the
too.
name of 1981 song featuring Queen and David Bowie?
We are the
dude,
champion.
Under
Under
pressure.
pressure.
Under Pressure.
Woo, baby, got it or not?
He
Yeah,
got
that
it.
was the one. That was the one that Vanilla Ice stole the riff off of.
Yeah.
Ice Baby.
I thought he stole that rip off of like a
Nope.
black R&B or not an R&B singer. Like,
Nope.
Yeah, like
No,
a black
ma'am.
R&B.
No,
No,
Oh.
ma'am. No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
That was from Under Pressure.
Under
that was
pressure.
that was from
'Cause
Queen.
I thought like Suge Knight like shook him down later because of the copyright.
That was some other stuff that had nothing to
Oh,
do
okay,
with
my
that
bad.
song.
Yeah.
Suge Knight was he was a straight friggin' thug.
He
Duck
still
Duck
is.
The window.
Did you hear him say he
At
feels sorry
60
for
or se-
Diddy? Did you hear that
At
shit?
60 or 70 years old, he's still a thug.
Mofo did an interview and he's like, I feel bad for Diddy. I don't feel bad for him. It
Yeah,
sounds
why
like
don't you
he's
feel
guilty
bad?
of all that shit. Throw his ass under the jail.
I would
guilty
be
of all that shit.
disassociating myself from Diddy if I were
Nah,
Suge,
no
but-
shit.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
exactly.
who?
But nobody-
I don't know that
but-
motherfucker.
But nobody ever accused the guy of being smart. So
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, who gets a second chance and then pisses it away and ends up back in prison?
We got
No
another.
shit.
We got another question or what?
Yeah. I'm
What's up?
waiting. Is everybody ready?
Harlow, we appreciate your patience.
Not a problem. What was
Failure.
the name of Bruce Springsteen's 1984 album?
Born to Run.
Born in America. Born in the USA. Hold on. I forget what.
Born in the USA.
Oh, Born.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Born in America. He said born in America.
Born in America.
The boss.
I'll bet it was. Who's the young? I'll bet the young guy said "Born in America."
No, that was me. I was thinking of James Brown for some reason, but it was.
He said it was
Born in the
born in
USA.
America.
Well, you didn't even get that right. It was "Living in America."
Right.
Yeah,
Born in
living in America.
I remember Weird Al Yankovic did a parody off of that song called "Living with a Hernia."
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. And he did eat it. Eat
Eat
it.
it. Eat it.
Living with a hernia.
Living with the- That's right. Oh my God.
Oh my god. Okay. What band scored the top hit song with Wake Me Up Before
Wham.
You Go?
Wham.
George Michael's little band before he jumped ship and went solo.
George and Andrew.
Before they went taps up.
Oh, that was just too gay for me.
That's too gay
Yeah,
for you.
it kind of was.
You didn't like the little whatever they did, whatever the fuck this thing, little move thing is.
My older
You
sister
weren't down
liked
with
all
that
that.
little whatever
no.
the fuck that is.
No, my older sister, she was 18 months older than me. She liked all that Wham and Michael Jackson and Prince.
Yeah,
That was
I was
all
never
set.
into it either. No.
I was into Metallica by then.
I was a kid in the 80s.
Motley Crue.
Make sure everybody hit the like, please.
Yes, please.
What was the last single released from Michael Jackson's Thriller album?
Single?
The last single.
Smooth. Oh.
No.
Hmm.
Don't stop till you get enough.
I have no fucking clue. The Ballad to Tony Pizza.
What? You heard her say Michael Jackson, right?
Thriller. It's
It was
Thriller.
Thriller, right?
Thriller, yes.
It was Thriller. Okay.
That was a
All
trick
right.
question.
It was
That
a trick question.
and I don't.
Primo
I don't
said
like
Dirty
your
Diana.
psychological
That's a
bullshit,
killer
Harlow.
song.
Dirty
Don't
Diana.
like
Oh my god.
Dirty
Diana was like the 90s.
Do you know that Dirty Diana was about Diana Ross?
Yes,
Really?
I did.
Yeah.
I think you told me that, Harlow.
That's not very
Diana
nice.
Ross actually was fucking with him when he was a little boy.
Flex said Billie
she
Jean.
was.
That's not very nice. That's not good.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
was.
obviously something happened to him to make him sick.
She always kind of
Yeah.
struck me as a nasty bee, anyways. It
Yeah.
struck me that way, anyways.
I remember
All
when
right.
she caught. I remember when she copped a feel on Little Kim at an award show.
Well, I know. She's like you are
Yeah.
a stinky ass
Just
bitch, aren't you? Dirty
Freaking
ass
weird.
bitch.
Just weird.
Yeah.
I got to tell you the story when I met her one day. I'll
Hey,
tell you
Fish.
someday.
All right. What movie was Eye of the Tiger the theme song for?
Rocky.
Rocky. What's
Come
up,
on.
fish?
Rocky.
I
which
think
Rocky?
Rocky 1 through 3.
Yeah.
It says
Sorry, I
Rocky
didn't make it to
3.
your live, fish. I was kind of like under the weather yesterday. So my apologies.
What band is known for the song "Living on a Prayer"?
Journey.
Bon
Jovi.
Jovi.
Come on.
Journey.
Look at something harder.
That's
Did he
an
say?
easy one.
Did he say Journey? Oh
Yeah,
my
Journey.
He did say
You-
Journey.
Oh, you want a harder? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want a harder question?
Goku.
Who are you talking about?
Do you want a hard?
Yes, we want harder questions.
You
please.
want a harder question? I got a harder question for you. What do women want?
To just have fun.
Trivia
saying that
question.
They want
What?
trustworthy.
What?
They want
What do women
trustworthiness. They want trustworthiness, respect, emotional intelligence, and emotional availability from their partners.
I was just gonna say a real man, but that's just me.
I was gonna say a dishwasher, but whatever.
Kindness, honesty, humor, compassion.
I love that question now. I heard women love dryers. Is that true, guys? Do you love dryers?
Physical.
No, but I love my
Yeah,
spin
just-
I
cycle.
hate laundry. Hate laundry. Hate it.
Spin cycle.
Yeah.
Where you
best-
at? Bring yourself here.
You
That's the
got it
best
or
cycle.
not?
I'd rather
Got it.
vacuum. I'd rather
I got
vacuum
it.
clean the carpets than do laundry. I fucking hate
Oh
laundry.
my God, Bambi, you don't get it. It went over yet. Woo!
Because the machine is shaking, Bambi. Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's because I'm drunk, Burger King. Didn't you know I'm drunk all the time?
All the
All drunk.
time. She's fucked up all
All
the
the time.
time.
Fucked up all the time in public, every day, all day.
She fucked up right now.
Okay. Here's a question. What
Alright.
fruit candy with balloon on the wrapper came out in
Hey.
1985?
Balloons
Hubba
on the wrapper.
Hubba Bubba.
So we're switching from music to what?
Did I get it wrong?
Skittles? Skittles? I don't know.
What was the first
Air-
Air?
Airheads.
Yes.
Oh, Airheads.
Airheads
I know.
came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I guess.
Okay.
What U.S. president served the most years in the 1980s?
Ronald
Reagan.
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 Nixon.
Reagan. Did what?
Nixon was before Carter.
Nixon was
What's
the
wrong with it?
70s, and then that motherfucker had to resign.
I'm just throwing names out there, man. Just throwing names out there.
Yeah, Jimmy Carter's lazy ass needs to build me a house. Fucking-
What was Jane Fonda most famous for in the 80s?
in the 80s?
hair?
Going to Vietnam and fucking her country over. That's what she's known for.
Yeah, really.
No, am I right?
Workout videos.
Oh, fuck her. Even still, fuck that traitor. Fuck
On
her.
VHS.
Everybody's going to get this one. What popular 80s hairstyle is shorter in the front and the sides and long in the back?
Mullet.
The mullet.
Yeah.
Hey
guys, I gotta go. I got a phone call.
Okay.
All right, Joe. Thank you for stopping by, man.
I thought that was a hillbilly thing.
Oh man,
that was actually
It ain't a hillbilly thing. The mullet is a very powerful thing.
Say my uncle say.
Powerful.
It's powerful. They should bring the mullet back with by
In what? Scaring motherfuckers away?
No, it has power. It's all business in the front, party in the back, baby.
Yeah, it's got the power to make me not want to ask you out on a fucking date. You're right. You're right.
I was gonna before I picked mullet. I was thinking the spiked haircut, but
Man,
the mohawk.
Man, you know Pam got that mullet. She got that mullet.
I would doubt it.
Well, you did say it was powerful and very popular.
Pam, did you guys know she's a known liar now?
She is a known liar. She's been lying.
Fuck said Joe Dirt. Yep, he had the mullet.
Joe Dirte.
I mean, she's been lying. Like, and anybody again that wants to think that I'm bullshitting about the shit with old Ruski, I had so many witnesses beyond fucking Pam. Lots of witnesses that witnessed what went on. Physical witnesses and online people that heard what went on. Strangers, because I'd be on the phone, witnessed it.
Okay, what is the name of the main character in Scarface?
Scarface?
No, it's Tony
Montoya.
Tony
Montana.
Is it Montana? At least that's
Tony Montana. Yep. Tony Montana, yeah.
What movie became a hit largely due to MTV?
Say that again.
Bill and Ted's It's the Adventure. I don't know.
Flashdance.
Flash.
In the 1985 The Breakfast Club, what character does Emilio Estevez portray?
Bobby Boucher.
He's an athlete. What do they call that? He was like the what's the term?
What was the question?
Emilio Estevez. He was like the
what character does Emilio Estevez
football player, the jock.
Yeah, the jock. That's it.
What was his name?
Oh Christ!
Andrew.
Well, you wanted harder questions.
Andy. His name was Andrew.
Andrew Clark. She got it. Who played the Goblin King in Labyrinth?
Tony Pizza.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Where?
I have no idea.
Yeah. That was a good movie, actually. That was pretty cool.
In Ghostbusters in 1984, what was the name of the ghost in the library?
Slimer.
Slimer. You guys got it. In 1986, movie featured Tom Cruise as a hotshot fighter pilot. What was it?
Top Gun.
Who played Sarah Connor in The Terminator?
Oh, what's her name with the short hair?
Earhart. Woo!
What's that bitch's name?
Sarah Jeanette Connor. Let me think.
No, that's the movie. That's the fucking name of the movie. What's the actor's
Sarah
name?
Connor? Yes.
Fuck was her
Hey,
name?
who played the bitch in the Terminator?
Oh, you can't ask. Wait a minute.
I can't ask. I can't get help.
Oh.
Yeah, who played the bitch in the Terminator? Sarah Connor. Who played that bitch? I can't remember her name.
Sarah Connor?
None of us can.
Oh, Linda Hamilton. That's who.
Yeah,
it was.
that's
Linda
her.
Hamilton.
Yeah, you're
What
right.
the fuck? How did I forget that?
I can't remember. I couldn't remember either.
What is the name of the fictional town in the Goonies?
Goonies. Fuck you. That's the name of the town. I'm no fucking. That's fucking bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Astoria, Oregon.
Get off of
Astoria.
freaking Google now.
I'm not on Google.
Astoria.
Put my camera on.
That's Encino
Astoria.
Man. That's Encino
No,
Man.
Oregon. It's Astoria, Oregon.
It's
Where?
Astoria. It's
Goonies.
Astoria.
Come on.
Called it Historia.
Oh, sorry.
I don't remember them ever saying the name of that show.
Neither.
They actually have in that town, like where that police station was. It's actually a museum for the Goonies and another
no
movie
shit.
too. I forget.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh.
About to go with that.
In Back to the Future, what speed must the DeLorean reach before time travel?
83, 83 miles,
88.
80,
He's
88,
miles.
88. Jesus.
He's
In
like, that's
Indi-
easy.
In Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
what was Indiana Jones' phobia?
Snakes.
Snakes.
Those spiders.
I hate snakes. You call him Dr. Jones.
I've never seen it.
Small Fry. Remember Small Fry?
What is the name of the dance in Dirty Dancing?
The
Name of
Dirty
what?
Dance?
Dance.
The La Bamba?
No, it's not the La Bamba. It's,
I got
I want to say the tango. The tango?
The Mambo.
Mambo.
Bit of
Mambo Italiano.
Nobody fucking Mambo's
Hey,
anymore.
Mambo.
Big dirty dance.
Big Dirty Dance. They were dancing dirty.
You got it or not?
It says Mambo.
You know what I
Next.
haven't heard a question about yet? What's that one movie where Grease? You haven't heard no questions about Grease yet. That's wild.
Thank God. That wasn't in the that was before the 80s.
Which
Was it
famous
before
TV talk show host debuted in 1986?
Oprah.
Oprah.
Arsenio Hall. Donahue.
Libido. That's funny.
Who played Alex P. Keaton in the sitcom Family Ties?
Michael J. Fox. He was a nerd on that show.
Yo, did you know that Michael J. Fox has a degenerative disease?
Yes.
He has Parkinson's.
It's getting worse.
Crazy.
Our last question, you guys. Which TV show featured an alien from the planet
Alf.
Melmac?
Didn't even.
Got it.
Seriously.
Alf.
Wayne's World. I was gonna say Wayne's World, but
I'm surprised you didn't say Mork and Mindy.
Oh my God.
That
K-Fam
concludes
going
our
Foxes and Jack.
trivia game today, guys.
K-Fam is not a Michael J. Fox fan. It's like, fuck that guy.
Fox is fuck that guy. What do you do?
I got a question. What year did the movie Howard the Duck come out in?
1985.
87.
Ooh, wow, you guys are very close.
86.
86.
I saw that.
That was my favorite movie growing up. Howard the Duck and Back to the Future. Those were my two favorites.
Yeah, definitely.
If this was a freaking country music trivia thing,
Oh, forget it. I would have definitely won it. I would have got it all
What
day.
year?
Country music. I mean,
What
All
year?
day.
excuse me,
did-
motherfucker, but I don't think so, bitch. You were on Google and I was freestyling and I smoked your ass.
What? I was not on Google.
You got it or not? I smoked you.
I got you on the
What year
I
did
got-
Nightmare on Elm Street come out? Anybody know? What year?
83 or something.
1984.
There you go.
84.
Yeah, 84. Yep.
Cool.
November 16th, 1984.
Can we
Fall
do
asleep.
trivia so I stand a goddamn chance or what?
1, 2, truck is coming for you.
He's the Burger King. And he's coming for
3,
you.
4.
I'm gonna slam
So,
the
Trump,
door.
Open the
I got a
door.
question. What's it like being a big old racist? What's that like?
What's that like?
It's a great life. Great
Is it?
life. I wear a lot of hoods.
So I
Uh,
a lot of hoods, huh? Yeah, that's pretty hard to keep white clean, huh?
Do you use bleach on those hoods or?
You take like
Yeah.
a dry cleaner?
You can use bleach. No, you just throw them in the fucking machine.
Throw in the washer? No.
Yeah. You
Now,
get a lot of rope,
I hear
burns.
you
A
often-
lot of rope burns. Get a
I
lot
hear
of
you
rope
often get
burns.
on piano and yell the N-word. I hear you often get on piano and yell the N-word, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was more with the AS at the end. It wasn't but anyways, I don't care. I've been called Nazi, everything. What do I care?
You're not even from Germany.
I mean, you did hang
Exactly.
out like.
You don't wear
somebody-
Hawaiian shirts and run around with a tiki torch, do you?
Yeah,
How about a
what's up?
cardboard sword?
Who are them
Shit.
motherfuckers?
Those are
Yeah.
fucking Boogaloo boys.
The
That's what
Boogaloo.
stands for neo-Nazism in today's standards is guys in Hawaiian shirts and
You got it or not?
With combat vest on.
Well,
That's
now,
what
where's
have
my
a
Nazi? I got a Nazi avatar. Where is it?
At least you don't have a 600-pound hooker that's obsessed with you, and then some girl honey badger freaking sharing out your personal fucking shit. I guess thinking
I
that
don't
she's
know.
fucking doing something. Personal messages from when me and Christopher broke up. Ooh.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
They're still pulling that shit up.
I guess
Yeah,
I don't
like, are you
understand that.
serious? Like,
that
are you
we don't have
serious?
any
That was
shame.
from months ago.
We have no shame. Don't they understand that yet?
No.
That we have no
Yeah,
shame.
Because I stand on my shit.
You guys have nothing to hide from
Exactly.
what I'm saying.
I got nothing to hide.
No, I don't have a criminal record. I've never sold ass meth. I've never
I
had
did.
to fucking roll
I had a
on my
criminal
shit.
record,
I've
Yeah, I
never
know.
given my
We used
kids
to
up
burn
to have my
cars.
mother take care of
but
them.
it's expunged, so who gives a
I
fuck?
raise my kids, unlike
Yeah.
her.
Exactly.
I don't worry about a 21-year-old adult either. I mean,
I never
you
tried
guys are
to
worried
kill
about a
myself and end up
21-year-old
in the
adult.
nervous hospital.
An adult who's got his own girlfriend and his own life. An
Yeah.
adult.
Oh yeah, and you're not a fucking old hag, dried up hag living in
No,
Section 8
no.
housing that fantasizes about fucking boys being with their moms.
Don't forget.
Oh,
Don't
Christina
forget.
Chuck
Nope.
Don't forget. We own the Gilded
Right.
Syndicate.
Yeah, we
Yes.
Got it or not?
Well,
Actually, have
No
the
matter
copyright.
no
So.
matter what you say, no matter what you say in your fake little world, Gene, go put on your chicken outfit
well,
Keep
and
pulling
go
it.
hump your
I'm
counter.
gonna
Keep
I'm gonna
pulling it.
use the Gene team for content and my own amusement. That's what I'm gonna do.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do too.
I'm gonna make more cartoons and I might make a whole animated film, a whole real
What?
life film, lifetime movie of the week, The Bird Story. How I went from hooking to meth to giving up my kid.
Jesus.
Got a failed
Just 'cause
rapper.
he's got a
You-
600-pound
I guarantee you'll lose a lot of views.
Yeah,
hooker,
Oh my god.
low life, no,
Nobody wants to see that shit.
no hit having
yeah,
rapper.
nobody wants to see that.
You got this fucking.
We did, K-Fan, we did finish. We did, and I ruined one of the glove seats,
The
too.
guys in the fucking video had to wear ski masks just to have sex with her because they were so embarrassed. For fuck's sakes. I mean, come on. And this nasty ass heifer wants to talk about us? Like, seriously?
This nasty ass heifer be out there licking dirty assholes on fucking film, okay?
Yeah, you fucking nasty ass heifer. What the fuck's wrong with you? Blowing smoke on a fucking guy's dick, smiling at the camera like you're doing something.
Not even a cigarette. It's a
What is
vape.
wrong with you? You ought to be ashamed of your fucking self.
It's my black pussy.
She's so freaking. She's so ran through. She doesn't even feel anything, and she's sitting there posing for Snapchat pictures while she's having sex. How fucking pathetic is that?
There wasn't no commercial for Jenny Craig either.
It wasn't how to burn 10 pounds. It was.
Right?
I'll lose a weight. That's really hard.
That was fucking disgusting. I mean, seriously, it was disgusting.
Throw a bucket of Popeye's chicken and shut
She's
her the
out
fuck
smiling at the camera like she's doing something cute and all mischievous. It's like, no, you look like a fucking fool.
You know, I tried that Popeye's chicken the other day. That shit's garbage. It's like spicy and shit.
Next time, Bird, instead of the old
I'd rather have
wearing the
Kentucky Fried
mask,
Chicken.
you ought to put a bag over your head. Instead of the men covering their faces, you ought to cover yours.
You know, I mean, listen. Okay, look, we got a whale named Char.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, Char Fatty. We got horse face Paula.
Yeah.
We have tons of fun fucking Tracy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, let's not forget. Oh, and Sly, I'll call all your fucking Johns. I'll call all of them. Okay,
And
I'll
then
call all
yeah,
your
and then
Johns.
we got
Okay,
Cheesehead.
that was just the first one.
We got
I got a
Methany.
whole list.
Methany Sly over there. Cheesehead Methany
I
Sly.
said, you know, they want to play on the phone. I like to play on the phone too. Only I do it better.
I'm a poo poo head.
And then she's like, you called one of my clients. Bitch, I didn't know you were sucking dick for money.
Those are called Johns. Those are called Johns in regular vocabulary. For those of you in layman's terms, those are called Johns. And that's only the first one.
You know what's crazy? Up until I'm at, a John could be anything. Like in Philly, you could be like, hand me that John, and it's a joint.
You got it or not?
Hey, there he is, my boy Shaggy Tudo, baby.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, she's so concerned about another adult. She's so concerned about an adult who's not even on YouTube. Man, when she should worry about her own fucking kids instead of worrying the fuck about mine. And
I
it's
know.
like, don't you think, you dumb heifers, as many times as I talk to law enforcement, like I said, they're my neighbors. They see my kids. They see the people that are here. Don't you think they would have noticed something? You dumb bitches. Don't you think?
Seriously?
People who are trained, unlike you, strangers. Don't you think? Motherfuckers don't use your goddamn common sense.
They
live
cry.
in like some alternate
they
reality.
are obsessed, K-fam. I've never seen anything like it. They beg for me to unblock them. They get on lives and talk about me. They get on lives talking about how they're all blocked. Well, you're blocked for a reason. I don't like you. Now, when you guys stop, I'll stop. Okay? And you called me a bully the other day, Paula. That's bullshit. I don't bully anybody. I clap back.
Paula, you're the bully.
Hold on.
Us.
Call you a bully. You showed up to somebody's house and went through their fucking mailbox and committed a federal fucking crime.
Exactly.
I don't think you're the bully here. I think she's the bully. Just saying.
No, she is the bully. 100%. We don't snipe her. She snipes us.
Yeah.
She talks about us, not the other way around.
You know what I used to do when I used to make content and they would snipe me? I just snipe them right back and watch.
Yeah, right.
I told Bambi we should do that. We should do that to them.
Well, they're so fucking lame. Who wants to fucking listen to their fucking bitch asses?
It's not about listening to them. You can turn the volume all the way down. But the thing is, get out of watching themselves other than looking dumb. You got it or not?
Yeah.
You got it or not?
They're literally stupid. So they're basically watching you watch them. So they're watching theirself.
Yeah, and Filthy Animal, I can go and do as I please. If I want to come up here time I can, I will, brother. I just want to say this, that you guys jumped like fucking frogs the other night.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
My ass off watching backstage.
It's like the floor is lava. The floor is lava. When you guys were jumping is so
And I just let them run their mouths, and at the end of the live stream, I blocked all of them. Thanks for playing.
Oh my God. Oh my freaking God.
Fucking clowns.
You guys freaking jumped.
Fucking
like
clowns.
The floor was lava. It was hilarious.
What'd I tell you? I said, let me go live for 10 minutes and they'll all jump.
Yep. that was fucking classic.
100%.
Between me and
couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how much. I didn't think they would do that bad.
Oh, I knew they don't like me. They don't like me. And let me tell you another thing. I'm not square, bro. Just remember that.
None of us are.
Remember
that shit that you pulled on Square ain't gonna work over here. You better step up your fucking game.
No, and I went on Square's Live the other night when JM was up there, and before I got up there, JM was talking mad shit. If you go back, Harlow this and Harlow that and Bambi this and Bambi that. And as soon as I get on panel, that motherfucker
You got all quiet like a bitch.
Literally, cat got his tongue, bitch boy.
Well, what's crazy is he came in the chat and was talking all that shit, but as far as I understand, shouldn't he be worried about saving lives instead of trying to take lives? Shouldn't he be worried about working on an ambulance to make sure people are safe instead of typing in the chat? Just saying.
You don't care. You don't care.
Motherfucker's a junkie. What do you expect?
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that
avatar? About himself to get off fucking Suboxone. You think he gives a fuck about anybody else?
Fucking cousin.
Junkie man. Just because you take drugs and not be a fucking junkie doesn't mean you still don't have that junkie mentality.
Oh, he's a cousin fucker for sure.
He's not addicted to drugs. He's addicted to Square.
Like I said, once an addict, always an addict.
Yeah.
Big drama is the genre. Yeah, well, they can keep it.
Yeah,
because once I'm done, I'm done. Like, I mean, We do other stuff. We do content here. We do film. We do shorts. I do comedy. I do the freaking Love and Lunch Me.
Grief stream.
I do a grief stream. We do this stream.
I do
She
cartoons.
she does cartoons. I mean, come on.
Movies.
We do all this stuff, and all you guys do is sit on live and talk about somebody.
I'm just a sideliner. I don't do content anymore.
I'm just saying, like, I make cartoons. I support others. They want to make their whole channel about me. Whatever. Have fun with that.
Hey, Fish.
I'm boring.
What's
up, Whatever.
Rather talk to Chris and talk to
Oh,
Van.
is it really? I haven't really been paying much attention to that kind of that nonsense going on over there. I tapped out of the fucking Angel shit a long time ago.
Angel's trash.
Fuck that JT guy.
I stopped fucking with Angel after she took everybody's wrench and told everybody to get the fuck lost, because that shit, we were there when nobody was there. You got it or
I
not?
ain't got time for that scumbag JT.
Yeah, I don't
Wants
have
to
time
entertain
for
that.
her.
She can have at it.
She's trash.
She can have at it. I was never a supporter over there anyways. I never hung out over there anyway, so it's getting off me.
No.
Good job, by the way, K-Fam. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get back from work fast enough to stop blocking these idiots. Good job the other night.
Yeah, I didn't want him to know I was in the chat until the end.
I know, and I typed in there and it was under Bambi, and I was like, psych, bitches.
Yeah, they thought it was me typing. They legit thought it was.
I know. And then they're like, Pam is talking to him with love.
Nice.
And it's all this and that. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, look, now he wants to come up and run his fucking
mouth.
Now
Now you want to come up and run your fucking cocksucker? No, I don't think so.
Oh, all right, cool.
I tried to get you to talk the other night.
Why the fuck do you keep coming over here when you know we don't want to talk to you? So why do you keep trying to, think that you have a right to speak to us? Where do you get off? Where do you get off thinking you're entitled? You're not entitled to my time, pal.
Go save a life. Go focus on your job. Be better.
Yeah, should you be focused on Stock and Square? Should you be focused on that?
Yeah, everyone sub up to Fish's channel. I'm gonna put it in the
sub up to Fish.
I'm just telling the guy to do better and be better. That's all. I ain't being ignorant to him. That's not the goal. I just want you to do better and be better, dog. Focus on saving lives.
I just don't get what motherfucker thinks he's entitled.
I don't know. I don't understand why he wants to.
Fucking terms. We don't want to talk to you. How many languages do we got to say it in? Do I got to say it in Italian? Do I got to have fucking Chris Trock say it in Greek and Lebanese? Do I got to get fucking somebody up here and say it in Mexican?
Oh, Arabic.
Okay, but seriously, why does he got something to say now?
Slow.
Why does he have so much to say now when he didn't have nothing to say before? I had to ask him over and over again, don't you got something to say to me? Oh, you emasculate Trock. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, well, you said that Square was special needs. No, I didn't.
No, he didn't. You know what? I'm going to demasculine you, fucking clown. Oh, wait, I already have. It was easy as fuck, too.
Hello, Belvedere Mike. Well, it's always easy to freaking clown a fucking little bitch boy named JM. It's easy to clown him. It's easy to clown filthy stinking ass.
Didn't Filthy say he turned into a cow like all his friends did? Like, I'm so confused. Like, you want to call everybody else a cow, but you turned into one, bro.
Filthy is a cow.
Yeah, you don't understand, bitch. Where do you think that you're entitled? What do you think that you're entitled to be here?
I'm not blocking anybody.
You're not entitled, bitch. Good for you, Be Live. Nobody's going to listen to it.
Nobody cares, JM.
Nobody's
you. Why is it that when I was on Square's panel with you, you had nothing to say?
Here, let me break it down for you. You listen to us. We don't listen to you. So you have fun with your life. Go jerk off with your fucking hillbilly friends and talk about Square and how you're better than everybody else. And we're going to be doing other things. We're going to be in a live stream of like 3,000 people. With like actual content creators while you're jerking off the Square. You have fun with that. Shout out to Stash.
Shout out to Hustle Man.
So, I mean, come on, JM. You're small time.
I'll be live at 6.
And let me break it down for you, JM. Lions don't go
Fucking
after mice.
6:30. What the fuck?
I didn't
Why
know
isn't
you
he
knew
lying
Hustle
down?
Man, Bambi. I
They
didn't
don't
know you
go
know
after
him.
mice. Lions don't go after mice. He's fucking small time. I ain't got time for him.
No, I
I'm
ain't got
busy.
time for none of these dumb bitches.
I'm busy with actual content creators, not bitch.
We're busy
fucking
with people
talkers.
that want to help grow channels, support each other, get people out of there. Yeah, that's what I said. Charlie asked if he was. That's what I said. See, they want to lie about everything. You can lie, but you ain't going to lie on me.
She asked if he had autism, and I said I don't really know. And then
I told her no.
So you brought up Asperger's because you thought maybe it had been said at one time, and I said I have no fucking clue.
Well, because that was brought up to Square. Square said that he was looked at for it, and they said no.
Yeah, why don't you quit twisting the fucking facts, clown?
Exactly.
Fucking clown. Should you be like trying to stalk Square and jerking off to his fucking photo? Huh? Shouldn't you
Just be and do better for you and your community, man. That's all. Just do better.
Like
bro.
I said, once an addict, always an addict. His obsession.
Maybe
and
you should tell
addiction-
your wife that you're in love with a man.
Oh, that was a little hey. That felt like a
She probably
JM.
knows and probably supports his weirdo activity.
JM, it's time to come out of the closet, baby. It's dark in there. It's scary. It's 2025.
It's okay to be gay.
Come out of the closet. It's okay to be gay. We fly that freak flag. Fly it. Be gay. Have your little.
I'm pretty sure Square's not into you. Not in love with
Scott's,
you.
yeah.
Pretty sure he's not in love with you.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, it is disgusting, Christopher. But I mean, to think of him being in love with another man.
It's not our fault.
He's just not
in love with another man, not us.
JM, he's just not that into you, dude. He's just not that into you. So maybe you could find somebody that actually wants to be with you.
Yeah, it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
But anyway,
Smith wants to come up. I don't know who that is, guys. They're talking about chat.
I don't know who that is either. I'm pretty sure that they fuck with Char, so.
Who?
Beast
Hashtag
mode.
desperate verse. We're into
That's
desperate
beast mode.
2025.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he fucks with Char.
I don't think he does anymore. Maybe, I don't know. You could be right. I haven't been on YouTube that much. I got to go back to work soon.
But anyway.
No, they didn't know Beast. It's all right.
I didn't know what.
You didn't know who he was. Well, you know who Beast is, right?
The guy that fucks with Char, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know if he does anymore, but yeah, that's Beast.
It's your show. It ain't mine. I have no idea. I don't care. Not like I can't put a banner up.
Yeah, no, he's not involved. I hear you. It is what it is.
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'm not. No.
Are we done with all the trivia? Is there?
Yeah.
No, we're done with the trivia.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I had fun. That was fun for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't using Google. I wasn't.
You were totally.
I swear.
You were encyclopedias next to him looking shit up.
He was.
I swear, I don't even have my keyboard over there.
But I just came up for the trivia, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hop down. I had fun. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Right on. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, where'd you get that avatar? Oh, he took off.
All right, K-Fam. Just try to take it easy, okay?
Wait, what happened?
He's got to lay down. He's in pain.
No,
he got that avatar from me. I was posting it in a group chat. The day I was making that puppet cartoon.
Yeah, no, don't hide Beast. He's all right.
Quite famous, you know.
Who the hell hit him? I didn't hide him.
Oh no,
I didn't hide nobody. Quite famous on TikTok, you know, as the Burger King man. So you know.
Thanks for coming.
I'm gonna make him famous on here as the Burger King man. Working on it.
Oh yeah. The Burger King man needs to have like a series.
Right.
Like the cheeseburger caper and the funky fries and just it was called Viewbots. A troll named Filthy Animal was buying Viewbots and sending them to me. And but it's okay.
Which is weak as fuck.
Which is fine. I have 30, 40 people in here, but it's all good. It'll get back going. I just came back from.
It's Friday. It's summertime. Numbers go down during the summer. And it's a Friday. Other people are live.
They were viewbotting me because they thought that I was monetized, and they thought that it would make me lose my channel.
Because they're lame as fuck.
You know, sometimes sometimes I think we had that many viewers, really, but it is what it is.
No, it makes you lose your channel to
if you're monetized. Yeah.
If you're monetized. And I'm not monetized, so.
Well, you don't lose shit if you're smart enough to talk to YouTube and say, hey, this clown is doing this.
No. Right. And I talked to him. I talked to him many times. I've actually turned him in, turned who was doing it in, turned the clips of him saying he did it, turned in Sly last night saying that she porn bombed us.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that fucking little fucking fidget.
She porn bombed you.
Hey, Sly,
she tried to.
How are you going to kick in my door when you can't leave the state, let alone drive a vehicle? How the fuck are you going to kick in my door? But you're welcome to try, clown girl. And just know you're going to be greatly surprised at the consequences.
She ain't going to do shit.
If you think
she's all
you're going to run ship on anybody, you silly fucking little bitch. If I can tell a Las Vegas Crip to go fuck himself, I can tell you. Believe me.
The bitch is all
that was after the motherfucker hit me in the head with a knife. I looked at him and said, you are fucking dead. You're fucking dead. You don't think I won't tell you that, stupid hoe? I mean, seriously. and motherfuckers think I don't have guns? You don't think there aren't guns in this house? What are you, fucking nuts? Just because I can't own a gun doesn't mean the other adults in my house can't.
I got
you stupid fucking morons. Motherfuckers act like I live like I'm the only adult in this fucking house. Like, seriously. Please.
Oh, yeah. She's trash. She's all talk. She ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, Bambi's getting passionate. She must be drunk. Uh-oh. I must be drunk. I'm getting passionate.
She must be drunk.
No. Oh, no. No, I'm just stating the fucking facts. But that clown has no driver's license, and according to the records, she's either on probation or parole, so she can't leave the state anyways. And if she thinks she's kicking in any door, she's going to be sadly surprised at the results. Sadly surprised.
Beast, I think the link is in the chat.
I got enough on you that if I wanted to, I could go file charges on you. Making threats, physical bodily harm threats. Calling a motherfucker, leaving fucking disgusting voicemails.
Ripped eyebrows.
You're lucky I don't give a fuck about you. If I gave a fuck about you, I'd be making your life.
Where do people come up with these names? Holy crap.
They like my eyebrows.
Love.
There's no link.
The bitch is lucky I don't call her fucking probation officer and play those fucking little threats.
I mean, how much longer are we going to be on?
Just a few minutes.
Yeah, but all right. Yeah, there it is. I was just going to put it in.
Positive crash out channel. Yes, hello, girl.
And it has nothing to do with being a snitch. It's because I'm a spiteful, vengeful fucking bitch. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm fucking spiteful like that. I'm all about teaching a fucking big mouth bitch a lesson in fucking manners and fucking with strangers.
I ain't gonna lie. Her lips look punchable. That's for sure. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for coming in.
There he is.
Oh shit!
What up? That's
What's up?
Beast.
I
Yeah,
accidentally did
you're
something.
finally fixing his computer, you son of a gun.
Well, he pulled the charger wire, got disconnected, so he can't plug his computer up or anything.
Oh.
But no, I don't get in the middle of nobody's beef
No, he
or
doesn't.
anything like that. Char's beef has nothing to do with my beef. I don't have
Well, Shar said differently. Is all I'm saying.
I don't. Well, I mean, she
Oh,
don't
really?
for me either. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
What is that? What is that like statue behind you? Is that a statue? What is that behind you? That's pretty dope.
No.
What is
Where?
that behind him? That's pretty kind
That's water. That's his father's water. That's his father's studio. No, that's those. What
Yeah,
statue?
this is my dad's house here. I'm not using.
No, I mean that blue thing behind him. It looks like a square and looks like something's on top of it. You see what I'm talking about? Like over his shoulder.
They're cases of water.
Oh, is that what that is? I can't tell.
I can't tell.
It looks like a fucking figure. Or
It looks
something.
like freaking. It looks
Art.
like art. It does.
Yeah, it looks like art.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I can see it. Okay.
And
Coca-Cola. Which you're not allowed to have, you son of a gun. You're gonna watch your sugar.
So there's my dad sitting to the right of me here.
Oh, that's Donald Foster Sr.
Hey, what's
Cheers.
up, sir?
Cheers. Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
I just don't understand why you guys block everybody.
We don't block everybody. If you have nothing constructive to say and you're saying stupid shit, you don't need to be in here. This is an adult chat room for adult conversations. And if you can't,
You don't understand? Bye.
Can you hear me good?
I mean, it's
Well,
not simple.
Christopher, chill for a second. I'm going to talk to her. It's because Christopher does not like to see people say mean things to me. And I don't think anybody should be entitled to come in here and say nasty things to anybody. They can say mean things to me all day long. It doesn't bother me a bit. But when they say something mean about Bambi or Christopher, then I get upset. But
Well,
I don't block
I mean-
anybody. Christopher blocks everybody.
I only block trolls. That's what
Yeah,
you do.
trolls. They're not people of substance. They're fucking trolls. They're not people here to converse or participate in the conversation. They're just here to say something fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Nasty,
So Beast.
thinking
So
they're
Beast.
cute.
Beast. You got audio. You got video. You sound okay. Unless you got a fan on or something. There might be a
It
fan. But
probably does. He don't have a. Let's see. Reduce mic background noise. Let's see if this helps.
yep.
And
Well,
you know what? You know,
did-
for the record, Funky, why
it
do
did.
you feel that people are entitled to be here? Where do you get off thinking that motherfuckers are entitled to be here? This is Harlow's chat room, which means she's a god in here, and if she don't want somebody here, they're fucking gone. I don't know why motherfuckers think they're entitled to be here, because you're not.
I have a
You're
Mr.
not
Lo-
entitled to shit.
Mr. Lopez.
What up, Mr. Lopez? You're not entitled to my time. You're not entitled to have me respond to you. You're not entitled to be on the fucking panel. But I don't know where you fuckers get off thinking you are. Bunch of entitled bitches.
Now, if
Yeah,
it was
but-
up to me and everybody didn't have a problem with it, nobody would get blocked. But see, I have to take into consideration Bambi's feelings, my chatter's feelings, Christopher's
Yeah,
feelings.
your chatters don't want to fucking read it. They don't want to.
Yeah, and if they don't want to read it, if it bothers Bambi, if it bothers Chris, then they have to be blocked. Now, if it was just me on here, I wouldn't block a soul. I'd let them talk all the shit they wanted to. Because it doesn't bother me. It's just words on the internet. It does not bother me.
Right.
Beast, you missed it. Hollow, you missed it. The other day, Hollow hit me with a frying pan. I had to throw the thing out. It was dented.
Surprised you don't
Jesus.
have that brain damage by now.
No, it's already damaged. Oh, it's already.
I was trying to knock them straight.
But now, yeah, if trust me, I'm the type of person. If I got a problem, I'm gonna come to you and tell you. If you hear it from somebody else, if you don't hear it from my mouth, come ask me, because I guarantee you it's not what I said.
100%. And in fact, me and Beast, people were saying some stuff about me and Beast, and we talked about it, and it was like a bunch
and
of
as far
bull.
as Char goes, I don't go live doing panels, but once a week now, because I mainly do gaming. And,
Yeah, I haven't seen you on the game, by the way. Where
she
the
don't
frig are
even
you?
come in there when I come. She don't even come in there hardly anymore. When I see her at other panels, she doesn't even hardly say nothing. She just act like she's a ghost. So I don't know what her problem is, but I ain't got a problem with nobody. I'm just type of person that if you don't like me, I mean, I just won't come back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard to keep from having drama.
Exactly.
Because I don't give my time to people that want to start drama. That's why I don't go to LCs no more or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't
got
had
better
time for
things I can be doing with my time than YouTube drama.
100%. 100%. Yep.
Anyway, I just wanted to see how this did, and it seems like it's doing pretty good because my dad's wanting to get on Jeff Lepard's or whatever later tonight.
Yeah.
Years, so
Jeff's cool.
it looks like he should be able to get on there pretty easy then. But thank y'all so much for letting me up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be
No
good.
problem.
Yeah.
Have a
Do
great
you ever go on the game? I haven't seen you on there.
I'm live on the Nerdverse TV channel every night.
Right. No, but I mean the GTA. I haven't seen you on there.
I need to. I haven't done it in a while, but I do need to jump back on. Hit me up on Discord. I'll jump on and play with you one night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Y'all be good.
All right, man. Cheers.
Come by anytime.
All right, see you.
Is he the one that has a girlfriend that has all the pink stuff that goes with her?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. They're engaged. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now I know who he is. Now I know. As soon as I saw him, I knew who he was.
Lacey. Yeah, his girlfriend Lacey.
But I heard stuff, and I'll have to tell you about it later. But yeah.
That's fine.
Anyway, we're going on 2 hours and 21 minutes. Are you guys ready to shut it down?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go eat.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. Please
thank
hit
you,
the
everyone.
like.
Yes, thank you, everyone, for stopping in, for supporting.
Sub up to each other.
Yes, please sub up to each other, and
see you guys later.
Make sure to remember that we go live at 4:30 on this channel, and we also every Thursday starting, and it's coming back next week, will be Sisters in Grief, and we will talk to you later. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, let me say that Donald's father, he has a nice channel. He plays a lot of bluegrass and stuff. It's awesome. But yeah, everyone, ciao for now.
Bye bye.